welcome back to Premier League Dad. My name is Kee. Excuse me. My name is Kee. My name is Kee. We are live. I should have a drink, really. My name is Kee. We are live for England against Sweden, the Lionesses. Can they make it through to the semi-final of the UEFA Women's Euros? Oh, you've got to hope so. You've got to hope so. Sweden are going to be a very, very tough side. A very, very tough side. Sweden were fantastic. When we watched them earlier this week, they were absolutely phenomenal. Aslani, wonderful player. Blackstenius as well up front, really talented player. England, obviously, look, you would still expect England, the holders, one of the favourites, certainly still second favourites in this tournament, but they haven't been at their best. You know, that opening game against France, they were quite a way off at England, and I'm a little bit concerned about whether they can turn it on, turn it off in this tournament. That doesn't strike me as a team that is destined to win it. Of course, we're all rooting for the Lionesses, and hopefully so. We shall see. We shall see anyway. I am 12% Swedish, so I do feel like I can't really lose in this one. I say 12% Swedish. That is what came back on my, do you know when you do them Ancestry DNA things? Yeah, 12% Swedish. So, I don't know. We shall see. But listen, I do just want to say before we get stuck in, obviously a big, big thank you. As we always say, a big, big thank you to our sponsors on this channel. Match Bingo continuing to sponsor Premier League Dad and all of our lives. If you haven't yet, please do go and download the Match Bingo app. Get it downloaded to your phone. You can do so via the link in my description. If you go and do so via the link in the description, then yeah, you can deposit just £5. Deposit £5, you get £10 free. You can do it also by scanning the QR code on screen right now. There's over 10,000 Match Bingo players across the UK. They're growing incredibly quickly. If you like a bet on the football, as I do, then I am certain you'll like Match Bingo. They combine all the fun and excitement of a bet on the football with all the fun and excitement of a game of bingo. The way that it works is you buy a bingo card, and you can buy a bingo card for this game, by the way. They are doing the Women's Euros on it. So if you download the app, open the app up, get on, set your account up, takes 2 minutes, really, really quick. Buy a bingo card for this game. You can win 250 quid, right? All you need to do is deposit as little as £5. You get £10 free. With that £10, you basically got £10 free to buy as many bingo cards. Buy 2, 3, 4 bingo cards with it. You might win 250 quid on each one. So you might win a small fortune back. But go and check it out. Great bunch of guys over on Match Bingo. There's over £250,000 in prize money already paid out. And as I say, it's growing incredibly, incredibly quickly. So big, big thank you to them, and a big, big thank you to you for going, downloading the app and getting stuck in. With that said, let's get stuck in everywhere else. Where are we? There we are. Okay, right, I'm just about to add a poll, so if you want to get voting, please do so. Come on. Sweet Lord. Right, there you go. Poll is live. Get chatting, get voting. Let me know your thoughts. We are 18 minutes away from kickoff here in this one. Sweden ladies. What do we think? I don't know what that is. What is that? No idea what that was. Right, let's get the lineups up on screen. Let's get the lineups up on screen. We have already seen tonight St. Patrick's knockout FC Hegelman of the Lithuanian League in the Europa Conference League. Pat's going through to the second round of the Conference League. So, good result for one. I guess UK. We consider Republic of Ireland UK, don't we? I know they're not, but you know what I mean. They're as good as. As good as. Right, so these are your lineups. I'll put them on the screen right now. You can let me know what you think. Yeah, those are the lineups for this one. How are we all doing? We're live for Sweden against England in the UEFA Women's Euros, by the way, just letting everyone know who has just recently joined. So, yeah, the lineups are as follows for the Lionesses. To be honest, I don't think there's a huge amount of changes. It's Hampton in goal, Greenwood, Carter, Williamson and Bronze at the back, Stanway, Walsh and Toon in midfield, and then it's that front three of Hemp, Russo and James. Lauren James has been absolutely terrific in this tournament, hasn't she? Absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, she's in there. For Sweden, it is Falk in goal, Lundqvist, Bjorn, Eriksson, Anderson. In midfield, it's Angeldal of Real Madrid, Zigote of Bayern, Aslani, Kanarid, Rolfo, and Arsenal's centre-forward, Blackstenius. Blackstenius, probably the danger lady, I guess. Certainly her and Aslani are the two most dangerous for England to be watching out for. So let's take that down. So yeah. Let me know your thoughts. What's everyone thinking? What's everyone thinking on this one, predictions-wise? Chris, bro, Brian and Burmo coming to Man United. What a player. Is he actually going to United, though? Is he actually going to United? It's been dragging its heels for a while, that one, hasn't it? Been dragging its heels for a long, long time now, Brian and Burmo. But yeah, I think he probably does end up going there. Chris, third bid today. So it's taken like 7 weeks. 7 weeks. When you think how quickly some of the other deals have been done across football, to be honest, it's poor from United that it's dragged on that long. You know, we're not far from August, and you've still only got one player in. You finished like what 15th last season. It's a bad season. I mean, that's a bad summer, a really bad summer. I think there's still obviously United are waiting to move players on, aren't they? Massively sort of reliance on trying to get Sancho out the door, get Rashford out the door, get Chris, we only got Cunha in early because of release clause. Well, yeah, there's that as well. Nelson, thank you for liking the live, mate. Appreciated. But yeah, it is. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating for United, isn't it? Because, oh yeah, you look at it and you think, well, there's all these players that United have been linked with, but you can't really make a move on them until you've been able to get Sancho out the door, Rashford, Anthony, all these other players, maybe Højlund, all sorts of players that have been linked with moves away. Steve, because nobody wants to come to United, we've got a long way to go. I don't necessarily think it is that nobody wants to come, you know, mate. I think, because allegedly, again, I don't know how true this is, but apparently United put feelers out for Ekitike earlier in the summer, and he said he would be up for joining, but United said we have to move players out first. We have to move some players off, and then we have to be able to try and get the cash in from other places to be able to get you in. So kind of just reliant on outgoings first. And that's not looking promising, is it? You know, Rashford doesn't seem any much closer to leaving. Chris, how much do you think we could get for Sancho, Rashford, Garnacho? Rashford, I can't see leaving for anything other than a loan. Rashford doesn't go permanently. There's no way he goes permanently. Garnacho to Villa could work, but Villa aren't blessed with cash. So I think you're probably looking at maybe around 50 to 50 again. You're probably around about what, you know, Madueke and Elanga went for. Although there's maybe a bit of a tax on the fact that United are skint and they need him gone. So Villa might try and lowball. You know, Villa might say, well, fine, we'll offer you 45. And they might get it. United need the cash, you know, they might get it. And then Sancho, I mean, there was rumours, wasn't there, not that long ago, United were prepared to let Sancho leave for free. There was going to be like a whole, we'll just let you go. If you can go and find a club that'll take you on, you can go. I think for the three of them, you're probably going to be looking at around about 70 million quid, 70, 80 at a push. Steve, it's the owner's fault, no money, they've messed around with the manager, feels like Chelsea. Ames Football, what game are we watching? We're watching England against Sweden in the Women's Euros. B. McCarran, how's it going? EMI won't go. What's EMI won't go? What's EMI? What's that mean? Kean, what are your thoughts on Snoop Dogg? What are your thoughts on Snoop Dogg as a Swansea owner? Great, fantastic, great for Swansea, isn't it? Fabulous. Love it. Big fan of Snoop. Snoop-a-loop. Oh, good grief. So yeah, it's going to be a mad game, this one. I'm not really sure. Snoopy more like. I'm not really sure. Oh, Emi Martinez to Man United. Yeah, there might be a swap there with Martinez and Garnacho. I could see that happening. But how much would Villa want for Martinez? Feels like it would still be Martinez plus cash for Garnacho, doesn't it? It's just that doesn't seem like a good deal for Villa. That feels like a bad deal. But yeah, Emi Martinez, I'm not entirely sure about. Steve, I think the worst deal of this season was Duran going to Saudi, then Italy. He didn't go to Italy, hasn't he gone to Turkey? He's gone to Fenerbahce. Nostalgia bunker, 10 billion yen for Gyökeres is too much, but 70 million for Ekitike is great business. Listen, any amount of money for Gyökeres is bad business. Any amount of money for Gyökeres is bad business. B. McCarran, have you anywhere you know to watch the Cliftonville game? Have I anywhere I know to watch the Cliftonville game? Let me see. Let me see. Again, I think the only place that I was aware that it was on, I thought it might be on. No, it's on Solid Sport again in Ireland. Yeah, it's on Solid Sport in Ireland. It's not on anywhere in the UK. At least not free that I'm aware of, unless you've got something that I'm not aware of. But yeah, I was going to say, Steve, John Duran went to Fenerbahce, and he's already got in trouble with Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho and John Duran have fell out. They've already fell out. Yeah, they've already fell out. Apparently he's reported late for training, and Mourinho called him disrespectful. Okay, well, the players are in the tunnel. Sam, by the way, who won in the last game, it was St. Pat's. St. Pat's won 2-0. It's going to be a great game, this, you know. It really is going to be a good game. I think. I hope. Because the game we watched earlier was absolutely shocking. So I'm hoping for goals. I'm really just praying for goals. Rubes, how's it going, Rubes? Brother, how's it going? What's that? Oh, no. Come on. I thought they were doing the old FIFA Club World Cup individual walkouts then, but no. They're doing it the proper way. Rubes, so it's going to be 0-0. Probably, yeah, probably. There's every chance. I mean, if I'm saying it's going to be a great game, then yeah, it probably is going to be. It's probably going to be crap, innit? So that's usually how these things go. Okay, we've got the ladies all lined up, ready to go. It's a huge game. Live on BBC One, by the way, if you want to watch. If you want to join us for this one. Live on BBC One, Rubes, so we want a crap game with nothing happening. Well, yeah, if you want to see me bored to death. Sam, Kee Ekitike off for NUFC. I mean, it's looking like it, yeah. It is looking like it. Anya, Hugo Ekitike to Liverpool is coming soon. Personal terms have been agreed. Yep. Looking likely. Ed is, who do you think is winning? I've got to side with the Lionesses, but I do think Sweden could go through. I've backed England, which is usually the death knell, to be honest. I have backed England to go through. So I am now fully expecting the Swedes to put on an absolute masterclass of IKEA proportions and absolutely flat pack the Lionesses. 3-star Reds, Jacob Ramsey to Forest, close apparently. Now that would be a great signing for Forest if you can get that done. That would be absolutely tremendous. Yeah, they'll have done really well to get that one. Alex, how are things, Kee? To be honest, a bit crap today. A bit crap. It's been a pretty poor game today. Well, we've done. I was actually only going to be live for this game. That was the plan. I was just going to do Sweden and England, and somebody convinced me to do Oh, why don't you do Hagelman against St Patrick's? They kick off at 5 o'clock. Why don't you watch that one? So silly bollocks here decides, go on, I'll jump on, I'll do it. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to. Well, I watched it. It was a pretty crap game. It was a crap game. There's nothing more that needs to be said about it. It was a crap game. Pats went through. That's a good result. But other than that, it was pretty dreadful. Steve, Key, you can watch Cliftonville on live stream. They're getting beat. Onyé, I don't know about Ekatike. He's a talented player, but whenever teams sign Frankfurt strikers, they flop. Who? Marmouche has done all right. Marmouche has done more than okay. The culture. What happened to Isak? Signing Isak, thought it was guaranteed. Who said it was guaranteed? I don't think anyone thought it was guaranteed, did they? It was always going to be a flip of a coin. Jacob Ramsey. Yeah, Jacob Ramsey to Forest, 3-star Reds. That'll be a wonderful signing if you manage to pull it off. Alex Macklin, Hugo Ekatike, be a good buy. Well, I mean, look, it's every signing's a risk. Every signing's a risk. He is a good player, Ekatike. He is a good player, and there's not, as we said in the last stream, there's really not that many top elite centre forwards around these days. The culture must be a reason Enrique thought he wasn't good enough to play striker. Must be a reason Enrique thought he wasn't good enough to play striker. I mean, he was young. Yeah, he was young. Adam Boyd, Isak's way better. I agreed, yeah. Isak absolutely is better than Ekatike. Certainly right now, yeah. Maybe in future he won't be, but right now, absolutely he's better. There's no doubt about that. Alex, can't believe it. We're spending the money. Unreal. It's not really that surprising. We've not spent any money for a long time. We've spent a lot less than most of the Premier League. We've only just, with the Wirtz deal, overtaken West Ham in like the 5 or I think even the 10-year spend table. Certainly the 5-year table. We are behind Newcastle. We're behind City. We're behind Chelsea. We're behind Man United. We're behind Arsenal. We're behind most of the top teams, to be honest. I think we're behind Spurs as well. And we're only just in front of West Ham. So Liverpool haven't spent a bean for a long time, and we've been in the Champions League. We've been in multiple finals. We've been chasing City down for Premier Leagues. You know, we've earned the right to go out there and spend a fortune. And to be honest, I actually think there's still a very good chance that Liverpool break even. A very good chance that Liverpool break even this summer. A huge chance that we do. Onyé, we bid 65 plus 5 for Mbermo, which is honestly quite annoying. We wasted weeks and paid 70 million at the end. This is what I was saying to people in the last live, you know. This is what I was saying to people in the last live. Like, the worst thing about Man United bidding what they've bid for him is literally the fact that they've waited whatever it is, like 8 weeks, 7-8 weeks to get to this point. Why didn't they just do it? They could have just done it. Onyé, Holler, West Ham, Kolo Muani, PSG, Luka Jovic, Real Madrid. There's another player as well, I forgot. Well, Kolo Muani's not a bad striker. I would take Kolo Muani now at Liverpool. Wonderful player. No problem with Kolo Muani. And Holler, Sebastian Haller didn't end up being that bad of a striker. He went to West Ham, and again, I wouldn't hold that against him. There was a lot of very, very good players that have come to the Premier League and done incredibly well from the Bundesliga. Mateta, Jean-Philippe Mateta. Marmouche has done it recently. Obviously, Bobby Firmino for us in recent years too. There's plenty of good centre-forwards that have come to the Premier League from the Bundesliga and thrived. Adama, how's it going, mate? Hello, Key. Hope you and the family are good. Been busy few days. Glad to be back. Come on, England. We've earned the right. Is right. Good lad. Good to see you. Alex, talk of Gordon coming and Diaz going to Munich. Could certainly see Diaz leaving. Whether he goes to Munich or not, I don't know. Barcelona, Saudi sniffing around. Barca, Saudi, Munich. Where would you go if you were Luis Diaz, I guess? That's the question. Where would you go? Sweden are in here. Sweden have got a big chance. It could be 1-0, and it is 1-0. I fucking knew these Swedes would start fast. And it's a goal. It's a fabulous goal. It's a horrendous piece of play. And I think it's Asllani. It's the danger woman we were talking about before the start of this game. Asllani smashes it into the bottom corner, barely 2 minutes in. It's really, really poor. Giving it away at the back, England. Absolutely shocking defending. Absolutely shocking defending. I don't know who it is who gives it away. Is it Williamson? Is it Carter? I think it might even be Walsh, actually. I think it's Walsh who gives it away. Let's just watch this back. It's a wonderful finish from Asllani. Right-footed. Low and hard past Hampton. Hampton's absolutely no chance. And the Swedes are 1-up. Asllani sticks the Swedes in front. Onye, apparently we're exploring for Emi Martinez as a goalkeeper. He has a 21.2 release clause. We should pay it. Emi Martinez to Man United, you think? Adama, come on England, bloody hell. Definitely need England to step it up now. Definitely need him to step it up now. But yeah, 1-0 to the Swedes. A rough start for the Lionesses. Onye, I get his age, and to be honest, he makes mistakes, but he covers well with really good saves. I mean, look, he's a big improvement on Onana, isn't he? Let's be straight. He's a big, big improvement on Onana. Whether or not he's the goalkeeper for United long term, that's an entirely different question. But yes, I agree. I do think Martinez is a player that improves United. So if you can get him for 20 million quid with Onana being out for a couple of months, why not do it? So poor that from England. I can't believe that. Really, really poor. It is Walsh. Kira Walsh, the Chelsea midfielder, I think, who give it away. Sweden are in again here. If they're not careful, Blackstenius very nearly. It's going to go behind for a corner. Stanway got it away. Was it Stanway? Actually, no, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was a really, really good block. It was Blackstenius as well. Hampton's having an absolute shocker here at the back. It was Leo Williamson with the block at the back, but a really, really poor start from England. Reece telling you now, Sweden are going to win this. I've stupidly backed England women. I don't know why. And I really should have known after watching Sweden women the other day. The Swedes were fantastic. They were absolutely brilliant. Tolga, in the Sweden-England match, the data says England will win the match. The end of the match is 2-0. It says 2 double chances. How can it be 2-0, Tolga? It's already Sweden 1, England 0. But you're saying England will win from this position. Tolga says the data suggests England will win from this position. Is that what we're saying? If that's the suggestion, if that's what the data says, Tolga, I believe in you, mate. I absolutely believe in you. Reece, Sweden have been phenomenal this tournament. They have. They've been absolutely incredible. And it's no surprise, really, they've gone in front. But England need to step it up. What a shot! And what a save! Off the bar. Oh, England very nearly getting an equaliser. We're barely 5 minutes in here. This is going to be a goal fest based off what we've seen already. Wonderful lob from the edge of the area and a wonderful save, I think, from the goalkeeper. A fabulous save from Falk. And now Sweden on the counter-attack. Tolga, yes, 100 out of 100. Tolga is certain that England ladies win. Tolga is certain that England ladies win. Adama, Chelsea the other night, going into the Prem under false illusion. Top 4 at best. PSG just thought they could just turn up the other night and come unstuck. Exactly. Exactly. Reece, what a save that is. Wow, it's incredible, isn't it? Absolutely, she played a blinder there, the Swedish keeper, Falk. But yeah, Tolga is adamant. Our data experts on this channel, Tolga has already called it. England are going to win this from a goal down. So put your money where your mouth is. Our chess expert, our data expert on this channel tells us that England will turn this around. Make of that what you will. They're losing 1-0. Sweden have had chances to make it 2-0. Yes, England have just hit the bar. But I'm backing my expert here. Alex Macklin, no chance. Sweden are so good. Marky, when are we going to see better women's goalies? Embarrassing. I mean, to be honest, mate, the goalkeepers, we've seen both sides of it here. Hampton was pretty bad, but I don't think she could have done anything for the goal. The goal was pretty shocking from the outfield player point of view. It wasn't really the goalkeeper. And then if you watch the save at the other end from Falk, unbelievable save. Absolutely unbelievable save. Reese, if Tolga gets this right, I'll give him £4.60 and a packet of Watsits. Yes, Tolga. Marquee goalkeepers getting lobbed on their line. They should be in smaller goals. But they don't need to be in smaller goals. She tips it onto the bar. She tips it onto the bar. It's an absolute worldie of a save, that. You can't compare it to the men's game in that sense. It was a bit more of a floaty shot than maybe you would see in the men's game, but it was still a great save. Unknown thoughts on us signing Ekatike. Well, if we do sign Ekatike, apparently the race for Alexander Isak is still on. That's not my words, by the way. That's the words of Sky Sports' Keith Downey. Keith Downey said that Liverpool's pursuit of Alexander Isak is not necessarily over just yet. There is still talks ongoing. Whether or not that means, I don't make of that what you will. Whether that means maybe Liverpool are trying to encourage Isak to put a transfer request in and are waiting to see if that happens. I don't know. Maybe they are just carrying on with Ekatike. I still think it's bizarre, though, you know. Still think it's bizarre that that's actually Liverpool made any sort of play for Isak without any encouragement from him. Yeah. Odd. Odd. Okay, Sweden pushing forward themselves now again. It's been a better start to this game. We've already had more action in this game than we had in the entirety of the Hagelman versus St. Pat's game. Lucy Bronze ushers the ball out of play. Reece, Arsenal have just bought the most expensive player in women's football, 1 million. Yes, I saw. From Liverpool as well, no doubt. Olivia something, isn't it? I can't remember her surname. Is it Olivia Smith? Or Olivia Price? I don't know. I can't remember. Olivia something. Yeah, I saw Olivia Smith. Yeah. I saw a couple of her goals that she'd scored. Came up on Sky Sports News, but yeah, big news. Arsenal pinching our prized possessions. Things you'd never see in the men's game. Tolga, friends, the odds have increased. England will win the match at 1 or 2, and England will win differently, she says. I don't know what any of that means, Tolga. Ronnie Dodge, how's it going, Ronnie? Good to see you. Reece will be after Salah next. I know, Salah and Van Dijk put a cheeky bid in. Why not? And UFC Wissa better than Ekatike. Don't think anyone would agree with that, to be fair. He's averaged like 8 goals a year in the Prem. for 3 years running. 8 goals a year. It's not great, is it? Tolga, half-time Sweden, full-time England. Ronnie Dodge, do you think 70 million bid for Mbeumo is overpaying? No, I don't think it is overpaying. I think you should have paid it 7-8 weeks ago when you first was linked with him, you know. I just think the biggest issue has been United wasting time. That's been the problem for United. Giles, Leeds. All Leeds, aren't we? Do you think Leeds stay up this season, Giles? Half-time Sweden, full-time England. It's worth a £5. I mean, to be fair, I wish I'd have chucked that. I could have chucked that £5 on match bingo. NUFC, Ekatike has done well in the Bundesliga. Does that make him class? No, well, I mean, you say does it make him class? It doesn't make him bad either. I don't know what. Like, every league has its merits. You have to weight them differently. Like Gyökeres, for example. The Portuguese league's not a particularly good league, but you know the Bundesliga is quite a good league, isn't it? They've knocked a few of our lads out of Europe in recent years. Bayern Munich have been in Champions League finals, so as have Dortmund. You know, so yeah, I don't think at all there's an issue with the Bundesliga. There's been plenty of players come from the Bundesliga and done really, really well, by the way. Really, really well. Jean-Philippe Mateta came from the Bundesliga. Bobby Firmino came from the Bundesliga. And UFC, yeah, but Wisser has done well in the Prem. Has he? Has he? 9 goals a year? Is that good? Don't think it is, mate. 8-9 goals a year is pretty poor. Plus, he's 29. He's 29. He's not 22. Ekatiki's 22. He's 29, Wisser. 29. Reece, Wisser has done all right, but that's after Ivan went to Saudi. Well, yeah, he's taken more penalties, hasn't he? He's certainly got more chances as the main man. Cookie Dan, I think Nunes will leave with Ekatike as his replacement. The thing is, we need another one, you know. So who you think's better, Wisser or Sesko? Sesko. In terms of an investment, if I was buying one or the other, it would be Sesko every single day of the week, every day of the week. Yeah, you don't buy a 29-year-old. I mean, Wisser's going to cost you 40 million quid. He's going to the AFCON. He's only had one decent season in the Prem out of 4. Three seasons in the Prem, he's been bang average, absolutely bang average. And then he's had a great season. He's had, the 4th season was an half decent one last year. Reece, I've seen more attendance at a funeral than a Saudi game. Ronnie Dodge, I think this game has France vibes. 3-star Reds, Wisser looking like he wants Spurs. Yeah, I saw that as well. Dharma, bang average Wisser. He's Everton material. Love that. Reece, how do you think Gittins will do at Chelsea? I think he's just going to be another one of those Chelsea wingers. He's probably out-farmed, out on loan within 12 to 18 months. NUFC, Newcastle get their signings right, they will be challenging for the league. No. You're about 7 or 8 signings away from challenging for the league. You're nowhere near it. You've signed one player. We're nearly in August. You're having as bad a window as Manchester United at this moment in time. Newcastle are losing the transfer window. They're losing it. Every other team has overtaken them at this point. Every other team has overtaken them. Cookie Dan, don't think Liverpool have finished yet in the transfer market. Gay will come in. I think Gay comes in. I think Rodrigo looks like he's coming if Kanate goes, if Diaz goes. Ronnie Dodge, I like the sound of Cunha and Mbeumo being United's attacking 10s. Just need a striker. Are you not worried, though? Are you not worried that if you've got Cunha and Burmo, even if you spend again, you get a striker, your defence is a massive issue. It is a massive issue. A huge issue. You've got Onana, that back five, and your midfield. It's like United need a number of things to get back into the top 6. NUFC, so Elanga, Sesko, or Wissa, Trafford, Scalvini, and like a backup left back will be up there. Up there were, right? If you got Elanga, Sesko, let's say you got Elanga, Sesko, Trafford, Scalvini, right? Let's say you got those 4. You think you're going to be challenging for the league? You think you're going to be challenging for the league with those 4? Trafford, who doesn't get in the England squad. Sesko, who every team in Europe's looked at and said no. Scalvini, who's a top 3 at worst. You lay off the crack. Lay off the crack. There's absolutely no way you finish above City, Arsenal, or Liverpool. No way you finish above City. You could sign anyone you want. You could sign any 5 players you want. And I mean any. Pick any 5 players you want in world football. If you signed Haaland, Mbappe, Van Dijk, Alisson, and whoever. Choose any 5 you want. Any 5 players you want. Newcastle would still finish 4th at absolute best. You literally got 5th by the skin of your teeth. You got 5th by the skin of your teeth last year on goal difference. There's no world where one signing takes you anywhere close to. I think you've already dropped out of that now. Like Spurs have probably overtaken you. Chelsea have certainly overtaken you. I wouldn't put it past Villa. Villa without European football, or at least regular European football. Tolga, Sweden won't win. I will undress if it does. 3-star Reds, Adama, Everton need to move quickly for Douglas Luiz. Forest ready to pounce with European football on the table. Right, Tolga, I'm backing you. I am backing you, mate. Tolga. Right, hang on a second. Tolga, I need to know this. Right, come on. This is the question. This is the question, Tolga. I need your answer on this one. Paul, your accent. Do you support Burnley, Blackburn, or Bolton, pal? Neither, mate. I'm a Liverpool fan. I've never, don't live anywhere near any of them. Nowhere near any of them. Clips HQ, Spurs ain't taking over them. I think Spurs under Thomas Frank will finish above Newcastle. That's an early call, but I think they will. They've got a better. The defence is miles better than Newcastle's. Miles better. And if they've got Kudus, Kulusevski, Maddison, they've got real quality up there. Chelsea, Arsenal, Newcastle, Liverpool, then City. Newcastle finishing above Arsenal. Paul Hexham, you ain't Scouse, pal. Oh, I didn't say I was Scouse. I don't claim to be Scouse. I'm from St Helens originally, but I've moved around the northwest. I'm not Scouse. Certainly wouldn't claim to be Scouse. I've not got a purple wheelie bin for a start. I'm absolutely a wool. Absolutely a wool. Alex, Liverpool, City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Villa. I think Chelsea have got a reasonable chance of finishing above Arsenal. Arsenal spending 50 plus for Madwecki. Paul Hexham, I'm LFC, Paul, I'm not Scouse either. Good lad. Well, yeah, whether you're Scouse or not, but good to have an LFC fan in. Christ, I could do with someone backing me up. I've had note but grief today. Right, in normal time, okay. Right, well then we're going to go Sweden women, England women. And I'm going to put that on. And I'm putting 20 quid on it. I'm going big on Tolga. Right, there you go. Sweden women, England women. I've backed it. I've done it. Tolga, I've gone big for you, mate. I've gone big for you. You're saying England women to win in normal time, but Sweden to be winning at half-time. So I've gone Sweden women half-time, England women full-time. Clips HQ, people are getting too excited about Chelsea because of their Club World Cup run. Chelsea won't get top 4. No, it's not because of Chelsea's Club World Cup run. Chelsea were fantastic in the league last year, you know. Adama, you're a good man, no wool in my eyes, buddy. Hey, what's wrong with being a wool? I'm a wool and proud. But yeah, no, I don't think it's anything to do with Chelsea's Club World Cup thing. Chelsea were in a title race up to Christmas, weren't they? You could argue they were Liverpool's closest competitors in the title race for a spell, certainly before Christmas, and then they just fell away. So Chelsea are a good side. They've invested an awful lot. They've give Enzo Maresca pretty much anything he wants. So yeah, I don't think they'll necessarily win the title, but I think they'll definitely. There's a chance they could finish ahead of Arsenal. Paul Hexham, I've watched Ekatike highlights. He's an exciting prospect and he's coming to Anfield. Isaac, dead deal. Well, not according to Sky Sports, mate. Sky Sports, Keith Downey has reported that Liverpool's chase for Isaac is not over yet. There is still a pursuit of sorts ongoing. So the pursuit hasn't been called off. The pursuit hasn't been called off, according to... Oh, Sweden are in here. It's 2-0. Oh my God. Tolga, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, Tolga? Ah, Tolga. And UFC it should be though, because yous are not getting him. But again, this is not what Sky Sports are saying. Adama, Liverpool champions again in my eyes. What do you think about Petrovic to Bournemouth? It's a great move, that. Yeah, I think that improves Bournemouth. You still need some defenders, and you need to decide what's happening with Zabarnyi, of course. But it's a wonderful goal list from Sweden. Absolutely fantastic. Blackstenius, again, the Arsenal centre-forward. 3 goals in 4 games for her. She's been brilliant. A big threat throughout this tournament. And Sweden 2, England 0. England have got a long, long way to go. Tolga, what's going on? Help me out. Clips HQ, are you going to do the Premier League Super Series pre-season games? I am doing some of them, yeah. I'm doing Everton and Bournemouth is a 9 o'clock kickoff next week. I'm doing that one. I don't know if I'm doing any of the others. I'll see. Bournemouth won't have the season they had. Won't have the season they had? What do you mean? I mean, they've lost 4 of the back 5, so it's kind of like unlikely yeah, it's unlikely they finish where they did. But they need to step it up. They've got a wonderful, wonderful manager. Rory M, keep making excuses. Excuses for who? Excuses for who? For Sweden or for England? I'm not making excuses for England. I don't support England, mate. I'm 12% Swedish. England with a chance. Oh, come on, England. Sort it out. NUFC, because I think Semenyo and maybe Clivert might go as well. I can't see it, you know. I am 12% Swedish. That actually isn't a joke. That actually is not a joke. I promise you, I am 12% Swedish. I did that, whatever it's called, Ancestry DNA kit thing. Do you know where you have to like spit in a tube and send it off to a lab and then they test it and do all this stuff and tell you, oh, you're this and you're that and whatever. And it basically said that I was 12% Swedish. Swear to God, 12% Swedish. Speak some Swedish then. No. I was gonna just mention some stuff that I've bought from IKEA recently. I don't know. I can't say I'm convinced that those are actually Swedish words. I'll just say Malm. But I don't know. I don't know if there's any Swedish words actually in IKEA. 80% Ghanaian also. Yeah. Yeah. Are you sure you hadn't your mouth in some Swedish fellas? No, I'm confident. I'm absolutely confident. The wife doesn't let me do that anymore. And UFC, not everything from IKEA is Swedish. No, I imagine it's not, but it's certainly known for being a Swedish brand. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know any Swedish other than what I have learned in IKEA. I did go to Sweden, though. I was in Malmo. Arthur Bushby, no 16 England defender being found out crap. Oh, number 16 England defender. Arthur Bushby, Leeds United, best team in England. Bryn Roberts. Mao? What about Mao? Rory, you're a good sport, mate. Well, I'll try. Cole, you watching women's? I am, yes, I am. Clips HQ, who starts next season for you lot, Bradley or Frimpong? I think for the sake of FPL, I would lean towards Frimpong. Thank you, Rory. Thank you for that. Yeah, I would lean towards Frimpong. But I would love to see Conor Bradley get the starting berth. And UFC Liverpool will probably sign 2 to 3 more people, but who will they be? Rodrigo, Gay, Ekatike. Or if Isak puts a transfer request in, which again may well happen, if Isak puts a transfer request in and that deal comes back on the table, then maybe it's a different set of players. Thought I just heard you say it, only just came in. Oh, I wasn't talking about Chairman Mao. Joshua, who do you think will be the top 4? Top 4 is Liverpool, City, Arsenal, Chelsea, in some order. I think Liverpool or City could win the league. Arsenal can't. Arsenal and Chelsea will be 3rd or 4th in some order. And UFC, okay, then that's not happening. Well, again, explain it to Sky Sports, mate. It's not me. Keith Downey at Sky Sports has said that Liverpool's pursuit of Alexander Isak is not over. They are in talks for Ekatike and will call off their pursuit if the deal or for Isak. They'll call the pursuit off for Isak if they are convinced that there's nothing there, and they'll go for Ekatike. And UFC, why do you need Rodrigo? You have Salah and Chiesa. Rodrigo will be playing wide left, which is ultimately where maybe his best position is, to be honest. He'll play wide left, and he'll only come in maybe if Liverpool are selling Luis Diaz. So Luis Diaz is rumoured to be going. Thank you for that shiny house. Appreciate it. Thank you for sharing. Come on, England. Come on, England. Honestly, this is shocking. Tolga. 3-star Reds followed Tolga, put a small £2 bet and got 16 to 1. Yeah. I stupidly put 20 on Sweden half-time, England full-time. If that comes off now, I'll kiss him. I'll kiss him. Clips HQ, wasted your 20 quid. I know. Idiot. And UFC, you have Gakpo and Elliott who can play that. Elliott doesn't play on the left. No, Elliott plays wide right. And Elliott is also going. So, yeah, Elliott will go. Paul, I'm wondering why Wirtz wasn't even on the bench against Preston. He wasn't on the bench, I think, due to fitness, because he's only just come back from holiday. He's still getting kind of up to speed. Tolga, yes, England. It's 2-0. 2-0. Are you seriously telling me they win? Adama would love Rodrigo. Hope we get Madrid again and put him to roast Trent. Yeah, that would be brilliant, wouldn't it? NFC, I would take Elliott. You know, he is a baller. Elliott would be great at Newcastle. To be honest, Elliott would be great at any team below kind of the top 4, top 5. He'd probably be one of their best players, if not their best player in many cases. He's a wonderful, wonderful player. He's just not. Do you know what it is? He's too lightweight to play in a midfield 3 in our system, and he's not fast enough to play. He's not a winger to play in a wide right system like Salah does. So he's not Salah, and he isn't like McAllister or Gravenberch or Soberslai. He's neither of them, and we need energy and legs in midfield. So he's not quite that, and he obviously isn't Salah. So yeah, I think apparently he's going to West Ham. Apparently Harvey Elliott is going to West Ham along with Tyler Morton. Sam, who's your football lookalike? Well, that's a question. I don't know. Apparently I look like Simon Wilson on YouTube, but I don't know who I look like in terms of football-wise. Football-wise, probably. I don't know. I really don't know. And UFC, surely he won't go West Ham. Apparently so, yeah. Apparently it's West Ham are bidding for him and Tyler Morton of Liverpool, and they've offered us somewhere in the region of £60 to £70 million for the pair of them. Kudus replacement. Yeah, possibly. Matt, Adam Rose, do you think Wirtz will upset the balance of the midfield as you have 2 attacking more fullbacks? Not quite. Not quite. No, I think there's every chance that Wirtz starts playing on the left. It depends if we manage to get Rodrigo or not. Wirtz, I don't see him playing in the 10. I think he plays wide left. Mark, how's it going, mate? Good to see you, Mark. Good to see you. Maradona. Cheers, man. Is that before or after the weight gain? Paul, LFC need to sell and replace the Deadwood while champs get better price. Well, I think we'll get big money for a lot of the players we've got anyway. So I still think Liverpool we've got maybe 200 million of incomings. Mark, do you think the Ekatike deal is risky? Yeah. All transfers bring an element of risk. Ekatike is probably a risky transfer. You would put that in the bracket of a risky transfer at 75, 80 million quid. He's 22 years of age, but to put it in context, at 22 years of age, Victor Gyökeres was going on loan to Swansea City, where he played 11 games and scored 0 goals. So Victor Gyökeres, at the same age as Ekitike, was on loan at Swansea, scoring no goals in 11 games. So make of that what you will. I just think Ekitike is a young player that we need to show a bit of patience with, and he's 3 years younger than Isak. He's 3 years younger than him. Isak wasn't this player 3 years ago. You know, so you've got to look at it and think, well, there's time for Ekitike. The data experts have looked at him and gone, right, he fits this profile. He carries the ball in this way. He does this way, this many progressive carries, and this, and this. So yeah, maybe. Matt OL, top 5 Arsenal players should sign. Realistic. Top 5? Christ. Honestly, I think you should stay away from Gyökeres like the plague. You'd be better off going and paying whatever Newcastle want for Isak. And I think you could maybe do with a better... You probably do need a left winger. If you went and got Rodrigo, maybe Rodrigo, Isak, even Rodrigo and Sesko, any of them would have been fine. And a more dynamic centre mid, someone like Baleba off Brighton. Ryan Leatherbarrow, England are stinking. Well, according to our expert on this chat, England are going to win this. England are going to win this, according to our expert on this chat. Make of that what you will. Yeah, Sam, I heard you, mate. The first 3 times we talked about it, I replied. Paul Hexham, Ekitike is strong and made for the Premier League. That's one of my concerns with him, you know, mate. I don't necessarily think he's strong. I think he probably needs to be a bit more robust, if anything. He's quick. He reminds me a lot of, if you were old enough to remember, he reminds me an awful lot of David Trezeguet. He's so much like David Trezeguet when he was at Juventus. Wonderful player. He carries the ball like him. He's got a similar sort of gait and running style to him. He's quite lanky, but he's got a great first touch. He's both-footed. He drifts wide. He's got a really... there's a little bit of the Berbatov about him. Do you know, like he's got quick feet and he can lay people off and bring people into play. Got a good turn of pace. He can go in behind. He's not particularly strong, but he is very good in the air. So... yeah, it reminds me a lot of David Trezeguet. David Trezeguet is the best comparison I've thought about it. But yeah, Adama, it's very risky. 9 stone, wet through. He's gangly, isn't he? He's Peter Crouch with a bit of pace about him. But he's 6 foot. Is he 6'4"? 6'4". He's a big lad. 3-star Reds. If England win, Tolga will wear a Galatasaray shirt next season. If England win, I'll wear a Tolga shirt next season. I get a shirt with his face on it. If England win, he's won me 200 quid if England win. Paul Hexham watches highlight reel on YouTube. I'm probably nearly twice your age, pal. Who's did you say? Sorry, 1 sec. Ekitiki's strong and made for the Premier League. Watches highlight reel. Oh, sorry, I have. You know, I've watched a lot of Ekitike. I watched a lot of him. We did Frankfurt's last Bundesliga game of the season on this channel. That's what we do on this channel. We watch live games of football every single day. And we watched Eintracht Frankfurt against Freiburg on the final day of the Bundesliga season. That was one of the games we was watching. So yeah, I've watched a fair bit of Ekitike this season. Ryan Leatherbarrow, if we score before 60 minutes, it's doable. Well, apparently he's saying it's going to be 2-1 at half time. Paul Hexham, he's got great movement and half the price of Isak. I like him, don't get me wrong, I do like him. Oliver Murphy, top 5 Premier League under-18 strikers in your opinion last season. Go. Wouldn't know where to start. Wouldn't know where to start. Top 5 Moldovan Premier League left backs. Left season, pal. Don't know what that means, Oliver. Well, Lauren James has fouled the Swedish left back here. Opportunity for Sweden to pump it forward. 3 minutes to half time. I can't believe mate, Tolga, if this actually turns out to be the case that England win, mate, I'll hunt you down and kiss you. Absolutely sensational stuff if you've called this. Cheers, Paul. Welcome to Meme Land. Top 5 Swedish players ever. Now, there's a question. Top 5 Swedish players ever. Zlatan would have to be up there. I would say Henrik Larsson would have to be up there. Oh, it's a long ball forward. England. Nah. Freddie Ljungberg. Freddie Ljungberg's probably another one I would include in that. He was underrated, Freddie Ljungberg. Thomas Brolin. Definitely not Thomas Brolin. Thomas Brolin was shocking. Yeah, so this is the top 15 Swedish players of all time. I mean, we won't know half of them, to be honest. Jonas Thern is 15. Torbjörn Nilsson. Henry Karlsson. Lennart Skoglund. Patrick Anderson, who played for Bayern and Barca. I do remember him. He was alright. Patrick Anderson, Thomas Ravelli, Thomas Brolin, Eric Nilsson, Freddie Ljungberg, Gunnar Nordahl, Nils Lidum, Henrik Larsson, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I think beyond Zlatan and Henrik Larsson, you'd have to say Freddie Ljungberg, and I think you'd probably have to include Gyökeres and Isak now, just because of what they've achieved in the European game. So there's not many others, I would say, and certainly in the modern day. Isak would have to be up there. But he's not really achieved anything. This is it. I mean, it says a lot that he's probably in one of the top 5 Swedish strikers or Swedish players of the last 50 years. He hasn't really done anything or won anything, has he? Oh, the referees fell over here. Referees fell over. I'll tell you something. I've not said anything. I've not said anything at all during this tournament. Oh, Sweden are away here. No, don't make it 3. Oh, good save by Hampton. Roll forward a shot. Good save. Yeah, the referee is an absolute stunner. The referee is an absolute stone cold fox. And I'm a married man. The referees, I've just caught sight of the referee. She just fell over. But, yeah, the referee is a stone cold fox. Make no doubt about it. I so can't believe that that's happened, by the way. Eddie, concentrate on the game. You, hey, I'm concentrating. I'm good. The referee fell over, and I couldn't help it when she stood up. I noticed what a beautiful lady she was. That was it. Joe just been to visit Isaac. Says he isn't. Sorry, mate. Isaac to Barca next season. You think so? Every chance, I guess. There's every chance. One can only hope whether Johan Visser can replace him at Newcastle. Be 30 then as well, Johan Visser. Paul, they haven't got the money, but Real Madrid has. I don't think Real Madrid would sign him. Real Madrid have got too many players up there, if anything. Joe Visser is coming as a backup and he's 29. No, I thought he was playing 4-4-2. What's happened to this 4-4-2 system, Joe? Reese, I think Tolga may have got this one wrong. Don't start. He's not got it wrong. I have backed him. I've threw 20 quid on it. Joe, I never said that. Oh, I thought we were just making things up that people had said, because I'd said apparently that Isaac was definitely happening. So I thought you'd said that. You know, I thought I'd just make it up and say that you'd said that. Reese, wait, I thought Newcastle were playing Isaac and Ekatike. Yeah, they are, mate. It's 4-4-2. Isaac and Ekatike next season. They're signing them both. Joe, you did say that, though. I didn't say that. Again, if that helps you sleep at night, that's fine. But I didn't say that. If you can find a video where I said Alexander Isak is coming to Liverpool, absolutely certain, guaranteed, or words to that effect, then I'll do whatever forfeit you want, because I never said it. I was asked point blank about it numerous times, and I said, I'm about 60% sure that he'll come. Joe, you deleted the stream as you're scared. What stream? What stream was it on? Every stream I've done is on YouTube. Go and check them. Steve, don't get involved, Key. He's biting. He's getting aggy. My mate Joe. Paul, the only way Ekatiki's going Newcastle is if Isak is going LFC. Exactly. And you know what? I said that to him. I said that to all these Newcastle fans. There was absolutely no way they were signing Ekatike and keeping Isak. It was never going to happen. Ever, 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 ever. In a million years. Never going to happen. Joe, I'm not biting, mate. Just having a celebration over the Scousers' tears. Well, hey, that's the only thing you'll celebrate. That's about the only thing you'll celebrate. You've had one trophy in 70 years. So enjoy Scouse tears. Enjoy the Scousers' tears. It'll go nicely in the energy drink cup. It's a really good finish, that, from Asllani. Really good finish for Sweden. Fabulous finish. Steve, Newcastle will go down this year. They won't go down, but they won't finish in the top 4. They'll struggle. But we're nearly in August. They still haven't made... They've made one signing. It's bad. It's very bad. One signing by August. It's not exactly the dream pre-season that they would have imagined. And Eddie Howe looked absolutely raging before, by the way. Have you seen Eddie Howe's interview? Eddie Howe's not celebrating Scouse tears. Have you seen his interview? Oh, he's raging. He's absolutely raging. Eddie Howe's furious. He's not celebrating nothing. We're winning the treble. What's that? The Premier League Summer Series. Joe, raging at you because you're still piping up for some reason. People keep asking. Waldendorf, do you think Brentford accept the 70 million offer for Mbeumo from United? Yeah, I do. I think they were always going to sell one of Mbeumo and or Wisser. It was never going to be them both. I'd be surprised if Brentford sold both of them. Although you might, to be honest, Newcastle are getting desperate now, so you might well get a deal out of them for Wisser. You might end up getting 40, 50 million from out of them. But I would say Yeah, United, you probably do sell Mbeumo for 70 million to United. That feels about right. And United have caved. You've absolutely pulled United's kecks down. They started at 50 million. You've got them to 70 million. So, you know, you've absolutely rinsed them in that sense. You've got basically a 40% increase. It's astonishing. Paul, we've got to win the league again just to shut the Manx up, pal. Oh, we will. We'll walk it. We'll walk it next season. Wade, everyone after Brentford players. Yeah, I do feel a little bit sorry for Keith Andrews and what he's got to manage at this moment in time. You know, he's got a lot of players he's got to try and coax back into the squad. And you know, Carvalho, I think there's players there who he could get better out of, who Thomas Frank maybe didn't get the best out of. Carvalho's a fabulous player. Kelleher, great signing. They've still got Nathan Collins at the back. Kevin Sharder's a fabulous player. Damsgaard, of course. They've got a lot of quality in that Brentford side. I'm not overly worried that they'll go down, but they definitely need to start signing players. And I think that's one of the challenges that they've had with Mbeumo. United have dallied on it for so long, haven't they? All they needed was United to pay the money 6 weeks ago. Brentford could have been out signing players. Now, because they've delayed so long, well, you know, now Brentford can't sign players. Now Brentford are rushing round. Steve Keane, he was a great player at Hull City. Carvalho, top player. Yeah. Paul Hexham, Kelleher was something a bit dodgy in my opinion. It wasn't quite dodgy, but it was a financial fair play workaround. They sold Flecken, their goalkeeper, to Bayer Leverkusen for dirt cheap, right? And we sold Kelleher to Brentford dirt cheap. Again, it was like 12 million rising to 18, which is probably less than half what he actually was worth. But in order to accelerate Flecken's move to Leverkusen, we sold Kelleher cheap to them, and then they gave us Wirtz for a very, very fair deal. 100 million quid we paid for Wirtz, which, to be honest, I don't see that as a risk. I don't see Wirtz as a risk at all at 100 million quid, because the worst case scenario, we could sell him again next year. We'd probably get our money back or thereabouts. Bayern would take Wirtz. If he comes to the Premier League and he's an absolute disaster, Bayern would take Wirtz back in maybe, I don't know, 80 million, would we say? And I think you're overthinking that Flecken Kelleher Wirtz thing. No, well, that was the rumours doing the rounds. It was a PSR thing. It was moving money between three clubs. That's why the valuations were so low, and all the clubs were a little bit surprised at how all the fan bases were pretty low. Surprised at how low the valuations were. Joe Key, why's your shirt shaking? I think I know why. It's the fan here, mate. It's the fan. That's why. Why do you think it is? Why do you think it is? Right, we're nearly ready to kick off for the second half here. Very nearly ready to kick off for the second half. Hey up, Mick. How's it going? Good to see you, Mick. Paul Exham, come on, England. He's right, Paul. Spain v Switzerland tomorrow. We'll be live for that one. Sean Dice 10, only England team that will ever win something in my lifetime. Probably. Leo, are you watching the women? I am. Yes, I am watching the women. I have placed many, many bets on England to win at 2-0 down. So I'm waiting on England to turn this round. Charlie, the way you just shafted Newcastle, they are fuming this whole window. I mean, yeah, they should. That's not Liverpool's fault. Newcastle have been dillying and dallying the whole window. It's nothing to do with Liverpool, that. The fact we took their best, their number one target off them, that's neither here nor there. It's nearly August. They've signed one player. The fans are fuming. Their manager is fuming about that, by the way. Eddie Howe is raging. He's absolutely raging. Have a look. If you've not seen that interview yet, go and have a look at that interview. Eddie Howe is absolutely raging. 3-star Reds. The referee certainly is a VAR. Kieran, is he really? Right, okay. Terry Nash, England have the technical ability, but so many teams are far superior when it comes to athletic ability. Yeah, I was going to say that is true, actually. We have been beaten physically. We kind of been beaten up a little bit physically in this, haven't we? Kalispera from Greece. Only Park, my friend. Nice. Good to see you. How's it going? Charlie123. I mean, Elanga was a good signing, and that's all that they have signed. Exactly. Yeah. And again, that's not Liverpool's fault, is it? It's not Liverpool's fault, and that's why Eddie Howe is absolutely raging. Absolutely raging. Fuming, he is. 2-0, says Ship Spotter Gavler. Yes! We've got a Swede in. Sweden, watching Sweden. AEK winning the league this year, trust me. 3-star Reds, very attractive referee. I thought that's where you were going with that. I did think that's where you were going with that. Your Park and Spurs. Okay, nice. She is a very attractive referee, yeah. But can we stop disrespecting the referees a minute, guys? Can we, she's a human being, she's a referee. However, I will say, whenever I've watched the men's game with lady friends when we've been out at the pub or whatever, it's all well and good when they're commenting about David Beckham. It's all well and good. If we see a nice, attractive lady referee, then you should be able to comment. I'm a happily married man. I obviously would never say such a thing. But, yeah. Paul, are you old enough to remember France 98? Yeah, absolutely. Yes, absolutely I'm old enough to remember France 98. That's one of the first World Cups I do properly remember watching. I did catch quite a bit of Euro 96. And the tail end of World Cup 94, but literally the tail end of it. I was very, very young, just getting into football at that point. But Euro 96, again, vividly remember Southgate missing the penalty. France 98, I watched every single game, and I got a book. My dad bought me a book, and it was a big, France 98, the annual, and it was all these players from every team, star man, who manages them, all this. And I read that cover to cover for months before the World Cup and after the World Cup, and I could tell you every player in that book, even now. Absolutely memorised it, loved it to bits. So yeah, France 98 was brilliant, and 2002 World Cup was great too. Padster, referees are not human beings. Sean Dyche, I'm all for insulting referees. Half of them have guide dogs in the technical area. Charlie123, do you think Hugo Ekitike will be good at Liverpool? I think he will take some time. I think he will take some time to adapt, but he is a talented young player. Again, context, he's 22. Victor Gyökeres, who's about to sign for Arsenal for the same sort of price as Ekitike, is 27. When Gyökeres was 22, he was playing for Swansea. He played 11 goals for Swansea that season, 11 games for Swansea that season, and scored 0 goals. So, it takes time. Sometimes maybe we don't see the best of Ekitike this season. Liverpool fans will be patient with him. We had Darwin Núñez up front last season for 50-odd games, and we still won the Premier League at an absolute canter. So, do I think it's going to be a major issue if Ekitike comes in and he doesn't hit the ground running? Absolutely not. I still think Liverpool can win the league. Terry Nash, I'm surprised Osimhen going to Galatasaray. I thought a big team would come in for him. Oh, why have I not stopped the scoreboard? Come on, Kieran. Right, there you go. Scoreboard's all synced up again. Adama, born 77, seen Liverpool win it all. Nice. Good lad, Adama. Paul Hexham, that's where Trezeguet first made his mark. Yeah. He didn't really play a massive amount, though, did he, at France 98? It wasn't really him in that team. It was Henry, it was Dugarry, it was... did Karrenberg play a little bit further forward? And the fella who did play for Newcastle, by the way, Stefan Givash. Bernard Diamed, of course, of Liverpool. There's some crap players in that France side that won the World Cup. Paul, he scored in the final, pal. Trezeguet didn't score in the final. You're thinking of Euro 2000, mate. Trezeguet did not score in the final of 98. 98 was Zidane 2 goals, Emmanuel Petit 1. But yeah, Trezeguet did score in the in the Euro final in 2000. Hull Hexham, Gyökeres also played for Coventry. I think he did play for Coventry, and he scored 21 goals in 46 games, sir, which is a pretty tame number for a championship team. When he's 24 as well, by the way. Charlie123, Gyökeres is a weird signing for Arsenal. For me, like, he's a finisher, but does he fit Arsenal's style? The answer's probably no. Come on, England. Come on, England. I've got so much riding on this. Sam H9555, Wool. Oh, hit me where it hurts. Sam, take it back. Please take it back. Sean Dice, Liverpool are signing Ekatike, not Isak. Isak is better. Yeah, no, Isak is better. There's no denying that. Absolutely no denying that. Gyökeres is so shocking in the air. No more set-piece merchandising. Set-piece merchants. Hey, right. Thank you for the super chat. Wish we had Gary Barlow commentating for this Women's Euro match. I want him back for good. Well... Hey, right, that was absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for the super chat. Terry Nash, born 86, not seen Everton win much. I mean, to be honest, one of my best mates is an Everton fan. He's 30 something, 32, 33. Yeah, he's not seen Everton win much. He was a kid when he saw them win the FA Cup, and that's it, you know. It's part and parcel of being an Evertonian, unfortunately. If you're under 60, under 50, even under 50, you've never really seen Everton win a bean. Adama, World Cup Italia was great. Yeah, Italia 90 was brilliant. Gaza quality in that World Cup. Toto Schillaci too. Toto Schillaci was great. Cameroon were great in that World Cup. England are in here. Must finish it. Must finish it. Hit it! What are you doing? Hit it! Oh, was she offside? Please be offside. At least that would explain why she's so shit. Oh, yeah, she was offside. That's so annoying. Paul Hexham, I'm old enough to see Everton win the league. Sean Dyche won the league and Cup Winners' Cup 40 years ago and FA Cup 30 years ago. 3-star Reds, Forest, 1898 FA Cup final win at the Crystal Palace Stadium against Derby. Not that bad, got there nice and early. Pie was a bit dodgy though. In 1898, how old are you? Adama, Roger Miller. Yes, Roger Miller with the old dance that he did. And Rene Higuita in goal for Colombia, of course. That was pre-Scorpion kick, wasn't it? Charlie123, your reactions are the best. Thanks, mate. Will I am unlucky from Toon then. Mate, she should have stayed on side. That was poor. She's got to stay on side. Come on. We need James to do something. I've only really got faith in her down that right-hand side. Get a ball in. Hit it! Oh, how's it gone in? No! Oh, her again! Ah! Come on, England! Jonathan XL, Everton used to play European football. Oh, how she missed that? How has she missed that? Honestly, it's a free header. It's a free header 6 yards out. All you got to do is get it on target. Ah. Oh. Paul Exham, Everton won the league 2 years running in the mid-80s. Pal, they did. Yeah, no, I know. They were a good side in the 80s. Very, very good side in the 80s. Big club, Everton. Still a big club, for sure. Sean Dyche, all my mates support Big Six clubs. Could be worse. Couldn't have any mates like me. I'm married. I've got no mates. You don't do mates after marriage. They systematically remove all your mates once you get married. If you're lucky. Oh. To be honest, I reckon if I played golf, I've never played golf, but I reckon I could get away with going golf. Definitely could get away with going golf. My mate plays a bit of golf. Maybe I need to learn golf. Paul Hexham, do you know the history of Anfield and Everton playing there? Absolutely I do, sir. Yes. Sir John Holding. Charlie, what's happening with Mark Gay to Liverpool? I think he's ideal. Well, apparently that's waiting on Crystal Palace to sign, what's his name? Usman Diamand from Sporting Lisbon. They're waiting on that deal to go ahead. Once that goes on, then Mark Gay potentially will be released. Troy, sorry, has anyone ever told you look like Frank Sidebottom? Search him if you don't know what he looks like. Of course I know Frank Sidebottom. Yeah, I used to, I worked in Alty for a spell. So yeah, absolutely. I'll take that. Sean Dyche, Tom Robbo, depends who you support. Why do I hate Everton so much? I don't really hate Everton. I quite like Everton. Obviously, there's a little bit of ingrained, because I'm a Liverpool fan, the same way they don't like us. I do take a little bit of joy when Everton... I just laugh. It's stuff like the Bournemouth game last year. That was unreal. That was absolutely unreal. Tom Robbo, I meant to say you. Oh, Tom. Tom, hit me where it hurts, mate. Take it back. Don't say things like that. Oh... How am I going to sleep at night now? Well, it looks like a massive stadium, this. It is. I don't know where it's actually being played. Is it Bâle? No, it's not Bâle. It's not Bâle. There's no running track round Bâle. Where is it? Where is it being played? The Letzigrund Stadion in Zurich. And it's actually only got 26,000 capacity. It's not that big. I think it's because it's an Olympic stadium. So it looks bigger because it's got the running track round it. Tom Robbo, it's not on, mate, predicting us to go down. Why not? Why is it not on? Why, you got to predict someone to go down, mate. You got to predict someone. There's only three. Oh, Sweden are in. Good save from Hampton. Yeah, you got to predict someone to go down. Three. I've got to predict three to go down. Goalkeeper, 24 to 48 hours we get club announcement whether we get Gibbs or not. I'm nervous but reckon we got him. I do. I think you do get him, you know. Tom Robbo, we're pushing for Europe next season and you're going to look silly. You think Everton are pushing for Europe next season? Well, okay, well, hey, listen, if that's the case, then I'll look silly. I'll hold my hands up and I'll say I won't say I'm sorry. I'll just say I got it wrong. I've been wrong before. It's fine. You sometimes you're wrong in life. Not sitting. Listen, no one sits here and anyone that does sit here and say I get all these things right, talking out your ass. Paul Hexham, Everton praying for safety. Listen, I firmly believe David Moyes would snatch your hands off for 17th right now. He would snatch your hands off for 17th. Absolutely. And why wouldn't he? First season in a new stadium, lots of player sales that they've not not even player sales, players leaving. Lou Ekatiki at Finch Farm from now, lad. Come on! We need Lauren James to step this up. Three-star Reds, talk of Spurs adding an extra 5 million to the deal to get Morgan Gibbs-White done. What was just like a little penalty. A little penalty because they didn't quite get it done. That wouldn't be surprising, I guess. Adama, at best, 12th, Everton. 12th? 12th? I can't think of 8 worse sides than Everton next season. I can't think of 8 worse sides than Everton. No chance. Tom, we've been class under Moyes. Well, I know, but that was the end of the season when you had nothing to play for. It's the end of the season when you had nothing to play for. And you know, you've lost a lot of players. And you've not really signed anyone. I can certainly think of 8 worse sides than Everton. Well, of course you can. You're an Everton fan. You think you're challenging for Europe. Dharma being kind, Key. I honestly, I think Everton, I don't think they'll go down. But I think it'll be close. It really will be close. Tom Robert, we had nothing to play for basically as soon as Moyes won his first few games. Yeah, he came in and he did all right, didn't he? But there was a spell where Moyes didn't really do all that much better than Dyche. I'm sure there was like a run. Because I saw it was a quote from, I think it was TNT or Sky Sports, someone anyway, one of the official bodies anyway, had said at some point before that little run towards the end of the season, Sean Dyche's last 11 games and David Moyes' first 11 games was about the same number of points. It was something like that. I'll paraphrase. It was something along them lines. What's the live result? It's 2-0 to Sweden. Sweden 2, England 0. You would be very wrong. It's not me. Someone else said it was TNT or it was Sky. It was someone and it was something like that. It was along them lines. And it said that there was a spell in Everton's season last year. I can't remember whether it was 11 games or 12 games. And the points difference that Moyes got versus what Dyche got in his last 11 games as Everton manager, there wasn't a massive difference. But then obviously he went on a big run and it kind of flourished and it looked a lot better towards the end of the season. Come on, England! 30 minutes left. I need you to score 3. In 23-24, Dyche end of season maybe, but not 24-25. He was shocking. I'll try and find it and clarify what the hell I'm actually talking about rather than talking broken biscuits. But I saw something. Josh, Liverpool getting tricked into buying Ekatiki. He was 15 million 2 years ago. Right, and... Oh, could be a penalty. Could be a penalty for England, that. Could be a penalty. Is there going to be a claim? Oh, give us a pen. Give us a pen, ref. Give us a pen. Is she going to check it? Oh. Take away the 9 points in the last 3 games. Moyes still got 8 more points. Yeah, no, he did. Again, I'm talking about a specific section of Moyes' run. Specific section of Moyes' run. But anyway, again, until I know the stat, I'll not talk about it anymore. But I did definitely see something to that effect. But I'm paraphrasing, so I'll shut up. Josh, David Moyes would work wonders at a top 4 club. The top 4 in the Championship. He's already been at a top 4 club and fell to bits. William, sure, Chloe Kelly or Beth Mead is a must here. Chloe Kelly, yeah, you would think so. You would definitely think so. Josh, which top 4 club was he at? Sean Dyche, anyone would have failed at United, not Moyes' fault. That's been proven now. I know, but he took over a side that had just won the league title. He couldn't have done as bad as he did. Like I said, I like David Moyes. David Moyes is a good manager, but I guarantee he doesn't finish the the season as Everton manager. Josh, United are not top 4. Oh, so you did know who he was on about then? You did know he was on about United. Dickhead. Hope Leeds and Sunderland stay up. Big clubs, big capacity. We need these teams back. Leeds are a lovely club. Leeds are a great club. Sunderland too. But, you know, they need to do a bit more work. Tom, 17th is a crazy shout. It's really not, mate. You've lost so many players. You've got a massive hole in your squad. Literally a massive hole in your squad. Decore's gone. How many points was he responsible for last year? Garner Gay's another year older, 36 years of age now. Like, how can he keep going? Come on, England, get it away. How can he keep going on? We lost our reserves, no starters. That's just categorically not true. That is categorically not true. Yeah, you've lost Jack Harrison, 38 games. Jack Harrison has gone, 38 games, that's one down. Abdoulaye Doucouré, 36 games. Ashley Young, 36 games. So which of these are not first team players? Jesper Lindstrom, 29 games, gone. So there's 4. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, 22. Oral Mangala, 21. And he was out injured for a chunk of it. He was a first team player. He's gone. Breuer started, well, Breuer got 11. Seamus Coleman, again, he's broken. Mason Holgate even got 1. You've lost a big, even if you just look at it as numbers, just sheer numbers. You're saying starters? Yeah, I'm talking starters as well. Starters. Jack Harrison, Doucouré, Ashley Young, starters. Lindstrom, I'm not being funny, 29 appearances last year. Jesper Lindstrom's a starter. Adama, reckon this Barry lad will get them goals they lacked this season, Key. Tierno Barry, I think, is one of them. He's kind of be a bit like Ekatike in many ways, in that, oh, chance for England must be. Please finish it. How have you missed it? Fucking idiot. Finish it. Why is she trying to pass it and walk it in? All you have to do is shoot. Oh, now Sweden are away at the other end. Oh, Tolga, me and you are going to fall out, lad. Me and you are going to fall out. Ubaid, what happened to signing Isak? Well, I mean, according to Sky Sports, it's still ongoing, Ubaid. Yeah, according to Sky Sports, it's still ongoing. Yeah, I was going to say, Tierno Barry, I think, is one of them who he'll come in. He'll take some time to adapt, but it doesn't matter how many goals he scores. He might only end up getting 10. I actually think Beto's a better player than him at this moment in time. Mary Kieran, we've been poor today. Yeah, I would agree with that. Very, very poor. Paul, I'd rather we get Ekatike, mould a youngster easier. I mean, there's obviously still concerns about Isak's injury record as well, isn't there? Tom Robbo, I don't think Barry was the right signing. Seems like a Beto copy. I think he was one that was available again on a relatively cheap deal, and they just needed a centre forward. Come on, Lauren James, hit that! Come on, England, we need a goal in the next 10 minutes. A goal in the next 10 minutes at the absolute minimum. Sean Dyche, we've signed the same type of striker 4 times in a row. Has to work out eventually. I mean, Chimiti again. Chimiti's not really getting many opportunities. What's happening with him? Great ball in. Poor again from England. This is really poor. Really poor. Come on. Grays, 1987. Get in, Sweden. It's shocking. Absolutely shocking from England here. Chimiti was the biggest waste of money I've ever seen. 30 million to basically never play. Wasn't he only 12? I think he was only 12. He was only 12 million quid, Chimiti, mate. 30 million. Beto was 25, but Chimiti was only about 12. Yeah, 12.5 million euros rises to 15. Yeah, I knew he was only half that. Thereabouts. Kenzie Doolan, thank you for the follow. But still, you probably would struggle. Cheers, Tom. Thank you for the follow. You'd still struggle, I think, to... You're thinking of Beto. Yeah, I was going to say Beto for 25 is... It's a lot. And again, if you sold Beto now, you wouldn't get anywhere close to that. Same as if you think... I think if you sold Chimiti, I'm not sure you'd get... You probably would get less than the money you paid for him. There's not many players who Everton have signed who you can definitely say they've gone up in value. Maybe Ndai. Ndai's probably the only one. And even that's a stretch. Paid what for him? Was it 25 million for Ndai? You'll probably convince someone pay 30 for him now, but... Only 18. Well, yeah, maybe 25 at a push. You'd probably get 25 for him now. If you needed it. Obviously, I know you're not going to sell him. He's your best player, but, you know, you could probably... Branthwaite, obviously, as well. Branthwaite's another one. Yeah, definitely Branthwaite has. Right, here we go. England getting ready to send on the troops. Tell me Lauren James isn't coming off. She glanced into the touchline here. Mead's coming on. Mead's coming on. Morgan and Agyemang for... Who's coming off? Toon. She's not happy. Toon off, Mead on. Carter's gone off. Toon is really not happy. And Agyemang comes on. Morgan's come on. Okay. Tom Robbo 40 easily in this market. 11 goals and the second most successful dribbles in the league. Mate, he got about the same number of goals and assists as Adama Traore last year. You're not getting 40 million quid. He's nowhere near that. There's a lot of players who are better than Iliman and Dye. He's too inconsistent. I think there is a world where maybe he kicks on and maybe you get 40 for him in 12 months' time. Kudus is better than him. Kudus is twice the player Iliman and Dye is. He's twice the player he is. He's a wonderful player, Kudus. He has got a ceiling that's much, much higher. And Dye, he's just so frustrating. He drifts in and out of games. And I like him. He's a wonderful player, but he's nowhere near Kudus level. Absolutely nowhere near it. Sam does Eurovision 2-0. I know, yeah, 2-0. Shocking. Adama, night Key, boxing gym, first thing, night pal, great job, great night. Take it easy, Adama, good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Tom Robbo, have you watched and die? He was poor in the derby. Was that the only game you watched? No, mate. You can see the receipts on my YouTube channel. You can see I've watched loads and loads of Everton games last season. Absolutely loads. Watched the last game at Goodison, Southampton, where he played and scored. I saw multiple Everton games last season. Yeah, absolutely loads of Everton games. And Dye, there's a lot of players who did a lot better than Iliman and Dye. He got 9 goals in the Premier League and 0 assists, by the way. 9 goals, 0 assists in the Premier League. He was far less creative. Sam does Eurovision, it's me from TikTok. Nice, good to see you, Sam. Yeah, he was far less creative than the likes of Harvey Barnes, Mitoma, Kevin Schade, Brennan Johnson. He's not as good as Brennan Johnson. He's not as good as Schade. He's not as good as Semenyo. He's not as good as Kluivert. He's not as good as Diaz, Bowen, Johan Wisser. All these wide players who've created and scored far more than Iliman and Dye. Schade brings nothing but pace. You say he brings nothing but pace. He also brought far more in terms of goals and assists. Mate, he's got 50% more. 50% more goal contributions than Iliman and Dye last season. That's not like a little tiny bit. That's quite a lot. Right, Greenwood about to whip the ball in for England. They need a goal here, England. They need a goal to try and get this back on. Paul, this England game is like watching the proverbial paint dry, pal. I know. Tell me about it. We need a goal here for the ladies. Chance. Shocking yet again. 3-star Reds. Sweden defenders like flies around a turd in this game everywhere. Well, they're definitely around turds, aren't they? I can agree on that. They're definitely around turds. Edward, go on, yeah, fire away, mate. Tom and Dye robbed off about 5 assists from Jack Harrison and Decore. Well, no, but you could apply that logic to everyone else, couldn't you? Because everyone could say, oh, they should have had more, they should have had more. The reality is, he got what he got. Didn't get a single assist last year. Single assist. Edward, Ronaldinho, great player, Ronaldinho. 9.5 out of 10. Tom only started 29. But now you're getting into the realm of only started. The reality is, he got 9. And he was nowhere near top 10 performing wingers in the country. So when you start saying you're going to demand 40 million quid for him, if you said he's available for 40 million quid, I don't think you find a buyer. I don't think you get a buyer for Iliman and Dye at 40 million quid. You might at 30, not 40. Come on. 15 minutes and we need 3 goals. Tolga. He's going to disappear on me and he's cost me an absolute fortune here. Touch like an absolute. I'm not going to finish that sentence. Absolutely shocking. What's that? What is that? You're playing like Bolton. This cannot be the highest level of England women. That is absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking, that. Creme de la FM women's football is so poor compared to men. I won't have that, because honestly, the women's championships have been really, really good, and England have played quite well at times. But I'll tell you something, the performance tonight, it has been. It really has. Like, I can understand if they played a reasonable under 15s, under 14s lads team, they'd smash these tonight. What again? What is that? What is that? We're talking like clear chances, absolute clear chances, clear as daylight, totally free, open in front of goal, skying it, shocking. Paul, can't we all just laugh at Rasmus's stats? 70 million on the back of a 9-goal season. 3-star Reds calling it a night on this soon, Kieran. This is done and dusted. Sadly, mate, I think you're right. And it's a day. Tolga's notable by his absence, isn't he? Creme de la FM, did you not see Wrexham, old players and classic players beat a top USA team, like 10-0? I didn't. No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. It's just so frustrating. So frustrating. There's absolutely no world in which England qualify here now. Swedes making a couple of changes again here now. Creme de la FM. It's like monkey tennis. Lovely Alan Partridge quote. I like it. Chaz and Dave cooking in prison. Paul Harris, Hexham, let's just reminisce about Liverpool 7, United 0. Loved that game. Absolutely loved that game. I wish we had the channel by that point. Youth Hostling with Chris Eubank. What's the other one? A New Year's Eve Millennium Barn Dance at the Yeovil Aerodrome. It should not turn into an all-night rave. Forza Roma. Forza Roma. Come on, England! This is, it's so turgid. It's absolutely turgid. 3-star Reds, I'd rather watch friggin' Eurovision than a rerun of this game. I honestly, it's games like this where you do feel like this what I am doing here now, this is a chore. This is, and I love watching all football, but this was bad. Must be! Yes! Get in there, England! What was I saying? Shut up! 2-1! It's on! It's on! Come on, England! 2-1! Come on! Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in! Come on, England! 2-1. Let's have it. Let's have it. What a ball it is. Is she onside? Of course she's onside. It's an absolutely wonderful ball in. It's an absolutely wonderful ball in. Get in. Get in. Fabulous cross from the right-hand side. And that is just what we wanted to see. A lovely, lovely finish. Lovely little header at the back post from Lucy Bronze. Sneaking in there. The veteran. Creme de la creme. Did you know Chris Eubank did an actual programme with youth hostels years later? Did he really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Inner City Sumo. Very cheap to make. If you don't, Channel 4 will. Alex McKenzie, Roma, Ale, Roma, Ale. Here, what about this then? If we're talking Roma, Ale, 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 what about this? Hey, what about a bit of that? Roma, Ale, Ale, Ale. Hey, have a bit of that. Dan, what's the lowest tier you've watched? Well, I've watched the National League playoffs. Chance for England. Must be! Yes, it's 2-2! Yes! Yes! Agyemang! Get in there! The sub's done it! 2 goals in 2 minutes! England are getting... Yes! Come on, girls! Hey! Have that! 2-2! Yes! Yes! Oh, I love to see it! Get in there! 2-2! Oh, it's on! It's on! Oh, there you go! Partridge amongst the pigeons. Paul Hexham, Sweden's going to fall apart now. You called it! You called it! I can't believe it! 3-star Reds always said England were great. And do you know what? And we doubted Tolga. We doubted him. Where is he? He'll come back like a king. You just do it like a cigar, just like, lads, I told you they were going to win. He's just stayed away all this time, and now he's coming back. 3-star Reds, are we cashing, Kieran? Let me have a look and see what the cash out option is, because I don't know. There's 10 minutes left here. What am I being offered for the cash out? What am I being offered for the cash out? Because I tell you, there might be an option. Put 20 quid on, they're offering me 30 back. They're offering me 30 back. What do I say? What do I say? I'll go with what you tell me in the chat. I got odds of 12-1, 240 back. I'm being offered 30 now. I'm being offered 30 now. Cash it for 30. Cash it for 30 or let it ride. I think that's a coward's move. That I'm disgusted in you. I'm disgusted. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. Oh. The sensible thing to do is probably cash it. Ben, is that Patrick Agyemang's daughter who used to play for Preston? I don't know, actually. I really don't know. Ooh, minstrels. Ooh. Yes, it's an extender. Reese, tails are up now, England. Absolutely. There's a deaf school nearby. Does that mean there will be noise or there won't be noise? Baz, if it's England 90 minutes, then leave it. We have the momentum. We'll probably go extra time. It is England 90 minutes, yes. Tolga, am I still cashing it? I need to ask him. I need to ask him. It's gone down to 28 quid now. I might just take it out. Oh, do I cash? Do I cash it? Oh, it just feels like if I cash it and I win 240 off the back of it, I'll be so made up. But if it fluffs it and goes, it'll go to extra time, won't it? It'll go to extra time, and they'll go through on, they'll qualify, and I'll be like, fucking bastard. Creme de la femme, bro, don't cash. I'm not doing it. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. I'm being brave. I'm bold. Ben, what stage is this game in? Like quarters? It's the quarters, mate. It's the quarters. I tell you what, if they do, what's your bet? I put 20 quid on Sweden half-time, England full-time, when Sweden were 1-0 up. Sweden were 1-0 up at the time in the first half, and I had Sweden half-time, England full-time. I got 12-1, and I put 20 quid on it. But I need England to win in 90 minutes. Come on. It's a free kick to England here. I've left it. I'm leaving it. Ben, what odds you get on that? 12-1, mate. 12-1. But I need England in 90 minutes. So if England get a third here, the table's getting flipped. Everything's going off. You'll just see a black screen. Creme de la femme, can you afford to lose 20 quid, mate? Probably not, but it's on, it's done, it's, you know, it's on now. And I'm not cashing out for the sake of 8 quid. Cowards move, that. Cowards move. Mary Kieran, what a comeback. Tell me about it. Ben, Lionesses are going to do it for you here. I can feel it. 93rd minute goal. Tolga assured me. And I am very much backing the Tolga group here if he's turned it around for me. Mary, they leave it late. Come on, England. I tell you what, to be fair, our mate Paul, he called it in the chat. Paul said it. He said Sweden are going to fall apart. And they did. England now pushing forward on the counter. Go on. Go on, Lauren James. Do it for Reece. Reece commentary team have been unbelievable, by the way. As in unbelievable in a good way. Creme de la FM, I think they heard me putting women's football down. I mean, me as well, mate. We was both saying it. Well, I wasn't necessarily. It was mainly you. It was mainly you. But I did say it was annoying. God, finish it! Hit it! Hit it! What are you doing? No! Oh, free kick in the box to fucking Sweden. That was a chance there then. Creme de la femme, it's my 40th birthday today. Yell bastard. How are you doing? Happy birthday, mate. Happy birthday to you, sir. I hope you're celebrating with whatever makes you happy. If you like a beer, have a beer. If you like chips, have chips. If you like a whiskey, like I do. I'm not drinking whiskey, but if you like a whiskey, have a whiskey. Food. I don't drink either. 35, mate. I've never had a pint in my life. I don't drink either, but I like a whiskey or a bourbon, like special occasions type of thing. But I don't really drink. Baz, is your bet England in 90? Yes, England in 90 minutes. England in 90 minutes. 3-star Reds, we could have about 10 minutes yet with added time. Honestly, this could be an all-timer Premier League dad episode, this one. This could be an all-timer. Key's still working his way through the Pepsi. Bro, do you know what? I bring this up at the start of every live. Oh my God, what a save from the keeper. Sweden got a corner. I bring this up at the start of every live, and it's usually filled with ice and then like a dash of Pepsi, because it just ends up being watered down Pepsi. Pepsi Max, rather. And it's just so hot in here. Visualise a goal. Everyone visualise. 3-2 England. Baz, your momentum, you'd say it can happen. I hope so. Really hope so. It's a corner to Sweden here. Christ, if the Swedes score here, this is going down like a lead balloon. Come on. Come on. Keep them out. Keep them out. Flick on. It's going to be another corner on the other side. Oh, she's give a goal kick. Did you see that? Agyemang, absolutely. I think she flicked it on at the near post and it went out the other side. All Swedish players claimed for a corner. And the camera just focused on Agyemang and she went... I don't think it did come off Agyemang, but I think she thought definitely it was a corner. She definitely thought it was a corner. Paul Hexham, Pepsi Lime is my tipple, pal. I like a cream soda. I like a cream soda from time to time. And I don't mind I like the Pepsi Max cream. So that's a red card, that ref. Get her off. Get her off. Ziggiotti. Get off the pitch. That's a red card. It's a yellow. Anything at this point. Anything. I'm claiming everything. I'm claiming it all. Come on. I'm gonna check what the cash out option is now to see if I can just get me cash back. See if I can get me cash back at this point. How much am I gonna get for me cash? 18 quid. 18 quid going into extra time. That feels Are you wearing links? Java. Oh. Right, how many minutes have added on time here? Paul, take it, better than nothing, pal. 18 quid, they will take it. Cash the 18 now. Watch him give like 10 minutes of added on time as well. 3. Oh, that would have gone down as well now. How much is it? It's just dropped to like 8 quid. Oh, you divvy. You absolute divvy. Oh, well, I need something special now. Put it on England to go through. Have you got the new Liverpool jerseys yet? I haven't got the new Liverpool jerseys yet. However, what I have got is I have got 16 brand new kits to put behind me here. So I have on YouTube. You don't really see them on here, maybe on TikTok, but on YouTube, I have. I've obviously got 16 kits behind me, but I've got loads of kits around me. I've got 16 new kits that I'm putting behind here for the start of the new season. And yeah, so I'm going to be doing that. So I've got new kits coming. Reese, I hope Harrogate have been in contact with you. They haven't. Do you know what? The amount of famous TikTok accounts we've had come into this channel. Spud Bros. Dylan, to be fair. Dylan's got about 2 million followers, and he's in every night, Dylan. Spud Bros, Harrogate Town. We've had loads on. Sam, I'm watching Kieran on YouTube. Cheers, Sam. Good to have you, mate. Appreciate it. Definitely helps if you watch on YouTube, by the way. Massively need you to help on to watch on YouTube. Everton kit. I can't wear the Everton kit, but I think if I was a neutral, I would be inclined to buy the Everton away kit. 'Cause it's very nice, isn't it? It's very, very nice. The temperature of this apple pie is 1,000 degrees. If I squeeze it, a jet of molten Bramley apple will come out. Could go your way, could go mine. England are in. Oh my God! Oh, why didn't she pass it, you fucking idiots! I can't believe she didn't pass that. Can't believe she didn't pass that. Rosso. Absolutely shocking. But the audio on YouTube is a bit nah on TikTok dub. What are you on about? The audio on YouTube is a bit nah. Is it crap on YouTube, the audio? Don't say that. Please don't say that. I spent a fortune on this mic for YouTube audio. If the audio on YouTube's bad, that's banging trouble. I'm shocking. England with a corner. Oh, it's going to be another corner over the other side here. Creme de la FM could be you. Could go your way. Could go mine. Paul Hexham, audio okay for me. I think he means on YouTube, Paul. Audio's okay for you there, but hopefully it's not. Bryn says it's okay on YouTube. Cheers, Bryn. Thank you. I was panicking then. I was panicking. Creme de la FM. You know what this bathroom says to me? Aqua. Which is French for water. No, I meant it's a bit quiet. Oh, the audio is a bit quiet on YouTube. Really? Maybe turn this mic up then. I can turn the mic up. It's okay-ish. It might be this fan blowing on it. It's probably my fault, that, actually. I'll turn it. Right, there you go. Full time. Tolga. You bag. You cost me money. Oh, Tolga. What is going on here? Creme de la FM, I'm going to follow you. You've gone up in my estimation. Cheers, man. Appreciate that. Hey, you've got a sizable following yourself, haven't you, to be fair? 63.3k, good lad. And a YouTube account. I've not even seen your YouTube. Let's have a look at your YouTube. How are you doing on YouTube? Oh, you've not really got a YouTube. I thought you had a YouTube. It says you've got a YouTube link on your TikTok. Nice. Good work, man. Looks like England will go through, though. How have you managed to get 63,000 followers on TikTok? It don't look like you post anything. Have you got a trick that I haven't? Not started YouTube yet, mate. Well, hey, listen, I started it in January. So if you want any, I can't say advice as such. I can only tell you what I've learned, but I'm happy to share it if you want to have a chat. If you are doing it. Tolga, England. Oh, come on, Tolga. You said they'd win in 90 minutes. You said they would win in 90 minutes. Crime de la FM. I'm gonna do footy manager content. Yeah, when they release it. When they finally release it. England did not lose. That isn't what you said. I am Crute. I can't believe the audacity. The audacity of Newcastle fans being outraged at what a Premier League record. Creme de la FM, I need to learn to make videos and content editing for Football Manager. Yeah, that's the grim bit, to be honest. Do you know how to edit content then? Yeah, I use TikTok Studio. See, I don't. I use... what do I use, actually? I should know this. I've not made a video in ages. It's because I usually do lives now. I use CapCut. That's the one. I forgot what it was called. CapCut. Which is obviously you can use on TikTok and stuff. You go live on the studio on FM. Oh, right, okay. Nice. Yeah, I was going to say, use CapCut. It's dead easy to get started. Mate, I had never edited a video in my life. I've no experience with that sort of thing. Don't know anything about it. You'll pick it up. Sam, I'm a Newcastle fan, by the way. Nice. Okay, good to have you on, Sam. Craig, not feeling extra time at all here. Neither am I. I was hoping England would get it done in normal time. However, alas, no. So, I'll reset the scores and we'll go again. West Yorkshire lass, how's it going? I am Crute, so none of my girl mates can say the women are doing what the blokes can't. For my FIFA team, I want Sweden to win. For my country, I also want Sweden to win. Do you watch FM content, Amiga, and Zealand, Amiga Luke and Zealand? I don't, mate. No, I don't. However, we have a guy who comes onto this channel really, really regularly called FM No Casuals. Really, really lovely fella. I think he does FM content and watches a lot of it, so he's probably the guy to speak to, but I don't, to be honest. I don't really play Footy Manager. I gave up playing Footy Manager many, many years ago. That's the FM in my creme. I thought, yeah, I assumed so. It's a good title, good name. I like it. West Yorkshire lass, Arsenal getting Will Wright. Agreement in place. Really? They've overtaken Liverpool? Don't say that. Liverpool have ended their interest. Oh, well, there you go. They've got Salford's wonder kid. FM No Casuals. Yes, FM No Casuals. That's his name. Top guy. Really, really lovely guy. I am Crute. Can we have a Trump impression of him standing with Chelsea at the Club World Cup trophy lift? I need to perfect it in the mirror first before I start doing it. I'm not going to do it now. I'm not going to do it on the fly. I did that last time. Made myself look a bit silly. But I'll do a Trump impression next time. Creme de la FM, I'm a Chelsea fan, and that was so funny. It was absolutely shocking when I did the Trump impression. Right, we're off and underway, by the way. Sorry, I should have restarted the clock for the first half of extra time here. But yeah, I don't understand. It's mad that they gave Trump staying with us and the confusion was hilarious. And the fact that he's got the actual Club World Cup trophy as well. Have you heard that? He's got the Club World Cup trophy in the Oval Office. And Chelsea got given a replica. In what world? Oh, here we go. Send her off, ref. Don't let her speak to you like that. Back chat. Get her sent off. Come on, England. Right, now, at this point, we do just need England to qualify, don't we? Sunik, we are literally bin dipping. If Juventus wants Trashford, we want Dusan. If Juventus wants Trashford, we want Dusan. I don't think United getting Vlahovic would be a particularly smart move, to be honest, Sumik. I am Kroot. After this transfer window, how will we ever live with losing out on Will Wright? Listen, Arsenal have been losing out on titles for many, many years, so I'm sure they will. They've got the upper hand on Will Wright. I remember when United were winning titles all the time in the 90s and the early noughties, and Liverpool used to pick up deals ahead of Man United, mainly with the promise of, look, if you sign for Man United, there's no chance you're getting in that side. Look, they're champions, they're flying. Come to us, we're crap. You'll get first team footy quicker. So we used to nip in and get players better than Man United sometimes in the 90s. So I would imagine that's kind of the same sort of thing that Arsenal are saying. They're probably saying to this Will Wright, look, our attack, apart from Bukayo Saka on the right, our attack is pretty dreadful. There's a pathway to the first team for you there. Whereas at Liverpool, there's maybe less of a pathway. Sumik, don't remind me, I miss those days. Hey, I don't miss those days. I grew up watching United absolutely walk the title, and saying that, we used to beat yous. We used to beat yous all the time. I thought Liverpool had a pretty good record against United in the league. We didn't really do too well against you in the cups, but we always had a decent record against you in the league. But you always won the league. The only time I ever remember us pushing near was 09-10. That 4-1 win at Old Trafford was class. I was there for that. Brilliant. And I was in the Stretford end as well. I was watching it in the Stretford end. It was brilliant. The day Vidic lost his head. He lost his head every time United did it. Ben Hughes, 08-09 lad. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was 08-09, that one. Was it not 07-08? Are you sure it wasn't 07-08, that? I think we all might be wrong. Gianpaolo Di Lallo, come on England, yes. Creme de la FM, tea or coffee, tea or coffee. 2 teas, please. I could do this all day. And do you know what? That's so mad that you've started doing that, because yesterday we was watching Shelbourne against Linfield. Now, Linfield are a Northern Irish team from the NIFL. And Shelbourne obviously play in the League of Ireland. They were playing in the Champions League qualifiers. So naturally, what did I say on the live yesterday? No, not that one. I didn't do that one. I looked straight down the camera and I give it, there's more to Ireland than this. Oh, Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sam, can you follow me on Insta, Sam_Newcastle? I absolutely will, yes, mate, no problem. Sumik, Ben Hughes, City fan. Who's a City fan? 07-08, we finished third and we got beat 3-0 at Old Trafford when Mascherano got sent off. Ah, yes. I thought that was the year after. I mean, I won't doubt you, but I thought that was the year after. It was 08-09 as well, you're right. Yeah, Mascherano got sent... That's true, yeah, sorry, I should know that. Mascherano got sent off. And Nani scored. They beat us 3-0, yeah. I remember that one. That was an awful game. I was at that one as well. I was at that game as well. These players are beautiful, but I don't trust them. It's all I'll think of now, that all night Alan Partridge quotes. I could do you a cup of beans. A cup of beans? Aye, you've never had a cup of beans, man. Cup of beans. Oh, you're in for a treat here. 3-star Reds, England win extra time. Mead and Blackstenius, 1 shot on target each, 16-1. £2, £34 return. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Right, it's a long ball into the box. Sweden with a chance. Headed wide. Sausage is like the flake in a 99er. Where should I put it on the step? Can you stop saying you threw a monkey in the sea? I've got to stop, otherwise we will literally make this entire live just us talking back and forth of Alan Partridge quotes. Sue Cook's pulled out. Sweden pushing forward here. Stood up to the far post, cleared away. Unlucky, unlucky. Say that last one then I wrote properly and I'll stop. Which one? Lynn, I pierced my foot on a spike. Ben, we always used to beat Man United at Old Trafford in the Houllier years. Yep. Danny Murphy. I won about 3 or 4 of them, didn't he? Excuse me. Yeah, Danny Murphy did. Patrick Berger as well. Patrick Berger with that free kick. Remember that? One of the best goals I've ever seen at Old Trafford, that. Free kick from about 40 yards out. Absolutely smashed it. Creme de la FM, I saw him live in Sheffield. Did you say, come back on, Alan Partridge, and carry on playing? Stratagem. Was it any good, that? I was looking forward to maybe going watching one of them, but I didn't end up doing it in the end. In part because I can't really go to stage shows and all that sort of thing. His weekly wages, what's that about? Paul Hexham, got to go, pal. We'll watch you again. Stay safe. Cheers, Paul. Good to see you, man. He said these people have come from Stoke. Oh, cleared it away. England back in. What are you doing? Hit it. Great ball in by England. Is that going to be a free kick? It is. It is. Creme de la FM. I'm actually from Stoke, though. Are you really? Ben, what a cross. Got a sweet left foot, Greenwood. It was a wonderful ball in that, wasn't it? Exactly where you would want from a centre forward. Oh, here we go. We've got another issue here for England. Someone was dressing up in a shower curtain and a shower cap. You've made 2 glaring errors. 3-star Reds. Williamson in trouble here. Yeah, she looks uncomfortable, doesn't she? Christ, them seats are alright, aren't they? They're the posh seats. Absolutely brilliant, them seats. Sam, Key, if you forget, I'll tag you. Alright, you don't need to threaten me. I'll get right. I don't really go on Instagram that often, mate, but if I do, I'll go on, I'll do it. Creme de la FM, the nails on his fingers actually helped him making a point. Prawn sandwich. Right, Williamson's back on her feet. Hopefully she's okay. It might be a concussion sub, this, maybe. She's not looking all that steady on her feet. She isn't looking all that steady. Hopefully she can come back on. Mascherano was a decent player, not a sausage. Mascherano was absolutely unbelievable. Mascherano would maybe potentially get in my all-time... Well, not me, no, that's not true. He wouldn't. But he's a absolutely fabulous midfielder. Incredibly underrated. These Swedish blonde players from the future. Bono! Oh no, he's not here. I know he wrote Joshua Tree, half there and the other half over there. I promise we won't make any more of these Alan Partridge lives, but I'm not going to apologise for it. All-time BT. The best of the Beatles. Oh, that was a bit naughty. That was a little bit naughty. So going to be a free kick to the Swedes here. Funny though. Oh, absolutely, it's funny. It's more that I'm slightly turning off my audience, even more so than normal. Walsh has gone off here. To change for England. Clinton's coming on. So pretty like for like, I guess. Ben, what do you reckon will happen to Elliott? Seems to have gone quiet. Apparently he's in talks with West Ham. Yeah, apparently he's in talks with West Ham. Which wouldn't be a bad signing, really, for West Ham, would it? Remember that, I'm just going to go make a cup of tea doing a Cockney walk. Sweden pressing quite well here, to be honest. If anything, it looks like it might be the Swedes who nick this. I don't fancy England now. Feels like England had all the momentum in the last 10 minutes. They haven't really got any business at all being in this game. It should have been Sweden should have walked this. The fact that England is still in a game is fantastic from their point of view. Yeah, for a good signing for them. It is, yeah. No, I think he'll do all right. Plus Tyler Morton as well. Tyler Morton and Elliott to West Ham. Both very good young players. Sam, who won the last Women's Euros? England. They're the holders. Creme de la FM, that line about James Bond not being Welsh. 007. Yeah. Stop getting Bond wrong. Ben, hope he doesn't go West Ham, a club that isn't going forwards, and Potter, one of my faves, to get sacked first next season. I mean, yeah, he'll probably outlast Potter, but he's a very, very tidy player, and Potter likes players like that. Potter is not a bad manager. I just think maybe he's maybe not a great fit for West Ham, but they are prepared to give him time. And if Elliott goes in, he's one of those players who could turn it round. He's got that quality, so I like I like that. I don't mind it. West Ham will be a decent team next year if they get in Jack Grealish, Harvey Elliott, Tyler Morton. They are 3 signings that would make West Ham a much, much better outfit. Imagine they've got Grealish, Bowen, Elliott as a front 3. It's an all-English front 3. It's a mad English front 3, to be honest. But I think that could work, you know. That could work with Bowen as a centre-forward. Ben, buyback clause with Elliott is an absolute must. I think that's one of them that we just never ever would. Like I understand the Jarrell Kwanzaa one. Kwanzaa I think could be a good Liverpool player in years to come. I don't think Elliott ever has the ability to be a top first team Liverpool player. I think he can only ever be a squad player at Liverpool. He hasn't, and I just think part of it is physically. Like physically, he's not that. Yeah, he's not there. The Candy Zone, any chance you want to buy some Oasis tickets? I don't, but I reckon I could introduce you to someone that does, who isn't a massive Oasis fan. So yeah, if you wanted to, then I could probably connect the dots. But I don't. I can't go to concerts. Ben, James looks in trouble. She does, yeah. She's already limping. I think England might end up making this to penalties, you know. Three-star Reds, Marinakis needs to step up the Ackers and get Harvey Elliott signed up, especially with European football. See, now that makes insane sense. I'm really, really surprised. I'm really, really surprised, actually, that Harvey Elliott is not liked by teams further up the table, I guess. We know Brighton did take a look, though. Candy Zone, yeah, got 2 for Wembley next Saturday. If you know someone, let me know. Mate, I will. I'll ask the question and I'll message you tomorrow and let you know what they say. By the way, this is my 4th live of Premier League Dad on TikTok. Nice one, Sam. Creme de la creme. Ooh, bit of bush. Ben, I swear most proper Oasis fans from back in the day who the ones who haven't got tickets. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, my mate is a massive, massive Oasis fan. He might be up for it. That's what I was thinking, but I don't think he's gone. Yeah. PNC, have you seen Spurs are getting Morgan Gibbs-White soon? I haven't seen that. I've seen that there's a potential update that Spurs might be offering 5 million more to just kind of appease them because they broke a rule or something. Rubes, have England lost? They've not lost yet. No, it's still ongoing. It's 2-2. It's the second half of extra time here. I need to change the clock, the scoreboard, so forgive me. I think the next goal wins it, or it might be, obviously, penalty shootout, so we'll just have to wait and see. Ben, what is next priority for us after signing a new centre-forward? Surely centre-back. I think the centre-back issue gets a little bit more pronounced if Canate goes. We probably need 2 centre-backs. So I don't know is the honest answer. I think if Diaz, if Luis Diaz starts to move, like that whole transfer saga that starts to pick up pace, then that might trigger Canate and Rodrigo to switch, and then all of a sudden then we've got Van Dijk and Gomez at centre-back going into the new season. And at that point we would need to accelerate conversations for Gueye. Gueye, I think, comes anyway. I think Gueye is a Liverpool player. I'm almost certain of that. Whether he's a starter is another question. I would like to see us sell... If we are going to sell Canate, in an ideal world we keep him. But if he goes, I would like to see us go and get Gueye and Hato. Because if we got Gueye, Hato, Van Dijk and Gomez, I think that's a back four that I'm happy with going into the new season. Or rather, a back four centre-backs. Creme de la FML to Castrol GTX bomber jacket. Have you got a battery for an Ericsson? If you haven't yet, if you're watching this and you haven't yet gone to YouTube and subscribed to Premier League Dad, please, please, please go and do so. Rubes, you'll probably try and steal a Brighton player like you always try to, you and Chelsea and Hove. Ben, I have a feeling Gay doesn't come. Hope I'm wrong. I think the only reason he wouldn't come is if Palace don't secure Diamand. But apparently they are very close to getting Diamand from Sporting. If they get him, we can get Gay. That kind of opens the door to that one happening. But we definitely need to get involved in talks for centre-backs. I agree. I'd love us to go for Kouliarakis at Wolfsburg. Every time I've watched him, he's been brilliant. Obviously, Scalvini, who Newcastle are looking at, is obviously one that many have talked about. There's lots of good young centre-backs around Europe. Ben, did you like Alpha Papa, Key? I did like Alpha Papa. I bet Creme de la FM liked Alpha Papa as well. I bet you liked Alpha Papa. I loved it. That is one of my most favourite and underrated movies, that. I used to be the drummer in Marillion. Did you really? Sam, Gay, Key, I think Gay joins Liverpool. I think so too, Sam, yeah. Shape the way you want us to be, yeah. What's that he says when he's on the phone? It's ringing now. It's doing it now. It's ringing now while I'm talking to you. It's doing it again. Just sack party. Do I look like the sort of person who has panic attacks? I've had one panic attack when I was in a car wash. Sam, I think it'll be a good signing. Me too, mate. Yeah, absolutely. I'd really like us to sign Gay. Come on, England. Get these finished off before penalties. Get it boxed off before penalties. Have you ever seen Banged Up Abroad? How many cows do you have? 103. I have 104 friends. You feed beef burgers to swans. Anytime I hear cuddly toy, yeah, cuddly toy. Do you know what else was brilliant as well, if you've not seen it? Alan Partridge, scissor dial. Oh, but yeah, cuddly toy, I agree. Couldn't agree more. Speakball. Alan Partridge, speakball. Creme de la FM, so I take the back. I meant baguette. Come on. Sort them out, England. They don't want it, these Swedes. They don't want it. They're not at it. That's a foul, ref. Oh, she's give a foul to Sweden. What's this for now? What's going on here? Oh. She just threw something at the touchline. I don't know what it was. She's hit the deck again, that ref. She's never off her back. Oh my god, when Michael shat in the lunchbox. Ben, keep the penny, you've got to go. Oh. Great ball in, it's headed over by Sweden. Yeah, when they're in the disabled toilet. And what's this then? That is Madame Todger. Oh, honestly, that is so. I'm gonna have to watch that film tonight now. Never have her back. Right, I need to shut up now. Cowabunga, walk with me. Get it out! Get it away! What are you doing? Oh, don't dive in, for God's sake. Nearly a penalty there. It's going to be a offside. Good, thank God for that. Offside. Oh. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to watch that now. I just can't stop thinking of the quotes. Back of the net, in off the red. A nice big fat shot of Director's Bitter. This is literally, I apologise to our regular audience. We are literally just talking Alan Partridge quotes here now, because the game has been pretty dreadful, bar a late flurry of England ladies' goals. The Lionesses scored 2 fantastic goals in the last 10 minutes of normal time, and the 30 minutes or so since has been pretty awful. There's not really been anything going on. I've got Kenko going out my nostrils. When he says that about Director's Bitter and he goes, I've got it coming out of my taps. Really? I'm joking. Great. Yeah, I love Lexi. Cash back. Yeah. This one, he slept with the lab assistant at school. He never sees the kid. Ben, Alan Partridge is absolutely incredible. Steve Coogan, a living legend. Yeah, top guy. Top guy. Sam, my phone is 2%. I'll watch on YouTube. Good lad, Sam, no probs. Take it easy. I'll see you over there. Right, it looks like we're going to go to a penalty shootout. It's looking like a penalty shootout here. That's an absolutely unforgivable pass, that. That is the easiest pass, like a straight ball down the channel. That's all she needed to do there, and she was making the run as well. So poor from Sweden. Sam, I'm here. Good to see you, Sam. Briley, how's it going, Briley? Good to see you, man. Best of the Beatles. Right, to corner to Sweden here now. This would be heartbreaking for England. At this point, you do just kind of want to ride it out and get to penalties. Can they at least make it to penalties? Five corners, or six corners each, isn't it? Six corners each. Ball whipped into the far post, cleared away. Good defending by England. It's going to be a free kick. Ooh. Again, we've got an English player down here. Sam, by the way, I'm watching from Kiev, Ukraine. Nice. Good to see you, Sam. Access to Dixon's. West Yorkshire last how many mins you on as on iPad is delayed. I am on 26. Well, 116 minutes, 12 seconds. There you go. I'm all synced up. So there's 3.5 minutes left of extra time, and then we're going to a penalty shootout. A penalty shootout to see whether or not the England ladies can make it through to the next round. Three-star Reds, stay safe. Do you know what? I didn't even think of that. I am sorry, Sam. Didn't even occur to me that. Didn't even occur to me. Yeah, definitely stay safe. You can keep saying it. I'm not going to get one. I'm not getting a mini metro. I'm not buying a mini metro. It's the death of your mother just hit you. Oh, Lubin, Lens, Racing Club Lens. West Ham in talks for Walker Peters after he jibbed Besiktas. That was a mad statement from Besiktas, wasn't it? Is that your mother's money coming through? Oh. We'll go through all these tonight. We'll probably reconvene again in a week's time or so, and we'll just do them all again. Ronnie Dodge, I think, and Burmo to United gets done tomorrow. It's what Brentford wants. They need speed at this point, Brentford. Yeah, they definitely need things to start moving quickly, because at the end of the day, it's going to start affecting their transfer business as well. They want to buy. LFC Fan 200, what game tomorrow? So tomorrow we've got another Women's Euros game. Tomorrow we've got Spain and Switzerland. And then the day after, on the 19th, which is Saturday, we've got France against Germany. Again in the Women's Euros. So the next 3 nights are Women's Euros games. I could maybe try and squeeze in 1 or 2 other games before then, but I'm trying to do just 1 game a day because I want to focus the rest of my time on making and editing videos. I'm currently in the middle of producing a big long series which I want to get made and out like before the end of this month. I really want to get it out before the end of this month. So I'm working really, really hard during the days, so that I'm just doing one game on a night. Because once the season kicks off, it's going to be so much harder, because we're going to be live pretty much on a Saturday. We go live, don't we? You know, through the season on this channel, we do a live at maybe lunchtime, a live at 3 o'clock, a live at 5:30, and then a live maybe at 8 o'clock on a night. And they'll be from the Premier League, the Championship, Bundesliga, Serie A, La Liga, wherever it is. We'll go all around the world watching games. So, but I'm usually live 3 or 4 times on a Saturday, 3 or 4 times on a Sunday. Sometimes 2 or 3 times every night through the week as well, when it's European games on and things like that. So, yeah, it's going to be very, very busy once the season kicks off. So I have to get these videos out. That's a foul, ref. That's an easy foul. And it's a free kick to England. Sam hates me, Sam, but this is my other account. Nice. No worries, Sam. So yeah, there's a full series that I've been working on for ages that hopefully you're gonna like anyway. So yeah, keep an eye out for it. It will be published on YouTube in the next week or so. So stay tuned. Get subscribed on YouTube if you haven't already. And yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing it with you, and hopefully it's something you enjoy. England with the ball in. Chance, far post, shocking. It's going to be a goal kick. Ben, I'd love a little lunchtime live through the week, catching up on that day's news. I could do a little lunchtime live. The problem is I just don't know if we'd get the traffic. That's the problem. I don't want it to be me and you sat there talking. Not regularly, but every now and then would be good. Yeah, yeah. And I want to try and mix it up a little bit. And to be honest, a lot of it is just experimenting and seeing what works and what doesn't. Sometimes I'll do a live and it doesn't work at all, and then do it at a different time, and it all goes great and everyone's flying in. I don't know what that means, Noemi. Know me. Who is winning? It's 2-2. Sweden 2. England 2. Penalty shootout. I don't know what what's the Spanish for penalty shootout. Dave Spencer. You heard wrong, mate. You heard wrong. Creme de la FM, that was liquid football. Shit, have you seen that? Cheers for sharing, Sebas. Ben, a little PLD live while sat at work would be the heaviest welcome break known to man. Oh, chance for England. What are you doing? Why have you not... Honestly, so bad. Oh, the keeper comes out. It's a lovely cross in. The keeper comes out. She gets nothing on it, really. And she's prone. She's lying on the floor. The ball falls, and all she has to do is get it on target. 3-star Reds, at one point in this game, penalties would not be an option. Well, at one point in this game, you would have said England would have snatched the hand off the penalties. 2-0 down, it didn't look like there was a chance coming, and then they got 2 in 2 minutes. But penalties is what we're going to deal with. The ref has blown up. It is going to be a penalty shootout. It is going to be decided on penalties as to who actually makes this final, this semi-final, the big England Euros semi-final. What do we think? Right, well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to reset the scoreboard. And I'm going to reset the scoreboard, and we're going to do penalties. So I will, as the game's going on, I'll do penalties. Come on, Hampton. Ronnie Dodge, I can't watch pens. It'll all be good. 4-3 England on pen, says Creme de la FM. I don't... I just need England to go through. Come on, girls. Sort it out. It's anyone now. It is absolutely. Due, Baller, Ekatiki or Isak? Isak. Yeah, of course Isak. M.1, what game is he watching? I'm watching Sweden versus England. Yeah, Sweden versus England. What team do you support? I'm a Liverpool fan. Okay. Penalties coming. Come on, Lionesses. Let's do it. Let's do it. Huge opportunity here for the Lionesses and Serena Wiegman's side. Right, let me just sort out the scoreboard because we're going to be doing penny shootouts. What are we missing? Sorry, Joe, do you know who Nicolo Savona is? Yeah, he's the young lad from Juve, isn't he? Creme de la FM, what do you think of the pedestrianisation of Norwich City Centre? I'll be honest, I'm dead against it. Joe, we're signing him. What, to play up front in the 4-4-2? Is he going in the 4-4-2? Instead of Scalvini. I mean, it's bold, mate. It is bold that I don't know how many games he played. He kind of played too many. Let's have a look. He played 28 appearances in Serie A last season in his debut year. He's not really played that much. Creme de la FM, what scoreboard do you reset? The scoreboard on YouTube, mate. Yes, so it looks completely different on YouTube. On YouTube, I've got a proper camera over here. I've got a proper mic. It sounds different. It looks different. It feels a bit different. Some people start on TikTok and then gravitate over to YouTube. But we're live. It's first penalty. England. Get in there. Great goal. England have scored first one. That's what we wanted. First penalty. Wonderful penalty as well. Same name. Yes, same name. Premier League dad. My name's Kee, by the way. I apologise. I should really say. But yeah, I might. In fact, I'm going to change the board. I'm going to change the board. I thought it was done. Right, Russo stuck it away. Now it's Sweden's turn. Can they do it too? Good save! Why have I put a goal on? I clicked goal on the YouTube. I'm sorry. It's still 1-0. She missed it. Sweden have missed the first pen. Good save by... She hasn't missed it, actually. She hasn't missed it. It was saved by Hampton. I hate it when people do that. Angeldal, the Real Madrid midfielder, she took the penalty. She missed the penalty. Joe, I heard he's better than Van Dijk. Not far off, yeah, not far off. Creme de la FM. I'm convinced he's my best friend. Lauren James, come on. Stick it away. Must be. Oh, she's missed it. She's missed it. Oh, come on. That keeper was miles off her line. You got to check that. She wasn't as well. She looked like, honestly, how did she miss that? She was basically stood next to the far post before she even kicked it. That's shocking from Lauren James. That's absolutely shocking, that. She was literally stood next to the post. Right, Sweden, chance to equalise here. And they do, and what a penalty that is. An absolute screamer. Zigotti, is it? Great penalty, that. Absolute ruth of a pen. Properly in the postage stamp, that. Smash the camera. I tell you what, that's a penalty. You could have put 3 keepers in the net there. Suli, it's stressful, this. It is, yeah, massively stressful. Massively stressful. England's third penalty. It's currently 1-1 here now. It's Mead. Beth Mead. She's missed it as well. Oh, no. No. Come on. Next one. It's back on you, this one, Hampton. Hampton's got to save one. Another one. Swede steps up. Come on, save it. Save it. Off the post! Yes! Yes! The captain, the Swedish captain has missed it. And we are back level again. This is what we wanted. That's what we wanted. Absolutely fantastic, that. That is what we wanted to see. That is what we wanted to see. Come on, England. We're back to 1-1. Greenwood about to step up for the 4th penalty of England. Come on, Greenwood. Left-footed. Stick it in. She's missed it as well. Oh, my God. These are the worst penalties in the history of football. Oh, straight down the middle. Like, come on. Just put it either side. That's unforgivable, that. I'm sorry. Were they not practicing penalties? They've missed fucking 3 out of 4. Absolutely unforgivable, this. Absolutely unforgivable. And Sweden can go a long way to winning this. We need Hampton to save one. Sweden step up. Scores. It's 2-1 to Sweden. Now England, it's basically sudden death here. England can't afford to miss. They can't afford to miss. A miss here and it's all over. Sweden are through. England have to score. They have to score and then hope that Hampton saves one. Has to be perfection from here, or England are out. Bjorn stuck it away for Sweden there. And that one might be the decisive one. Falk, who has saved 3 out of 4 England penalties so far. And now it's on Chloe Kelly. I've got every faith in Chloe Kelly. I've got every faith in Chloe Kelly. Chloe Kelly doesn't miss. Chloe Kelly doesn't miss. I'm telling you, Chloe Kelly's scoring this. I am telling you, Chloe Kelly is scoring this. She's sticking it away. Not concerned even one bit. Not even one bit. Chloe Kelly scores this, and then it's on Hampton. Come on, Chloe. Stick it away, love. Of course she does. 2-2. Told you. Absolute certainty. Chloe Kelly was always scoring that one. Mad little run-up as well, that. Bit Ivan Toney. Bit Ivan Toney-esque. Right, now we need Hampton to do her bit. Falk's taking it. It's goalkeeper v goalkeeper here. That's a curveball. 5th choice penalty taker's the goalkeeper. She's just going to smash this, isn't she? She's just going to smash it, you can see. Come on, Hampton, keep her out. She skied it! Yes! Yes! Get in there! She's skied it. She's Chris Waddled it. She's absolutely skied it. Harry Kane over the bar. No problem. Sweden 2, England 2. It's now carrying on to sudden death again. Yeah, put your sign down, love. Put your sign down, love. She's a stupid little sign there saying ABBA better than the Beatles. Yeah, on your bike. On your bike. ABBA better than the Beatles. Oh, we've missed another one. Oh my God. How bad are we at penalties? How bad are we at penalties? We've missed 5 out of 6. Oh, this is shocking, this. Clinton, another substitute's missed it, and now it's really on to the last Swedish penalty taker, potentially. Hampton's going to have to save this one. There's no way she misses the target, at least. There's no way she misses the target, at least. I can't imagine it. She has done! Yes! Yes! Get in there! These are crapper pens, these. All of them. All of them. They're absolutely shocking. It's 2-2. They've both taken 6, and we've had 2 scored and 4 missed for each team. Christ. They'll be going back round them again. Do the managers have to take one? We'll be here all night with these. We'll be here all night. Oh my God. Come on. Stick it away. Is this Lucy Bronze? It is. It is. Of course it is. I've got every faith in Lucy Bronze. Lucy Bronze don't miss. Come on, Lucy Bronze. Stick it away. You've already scored in this game. Right-footed. Put it away. What a penalty that is. That's a proper penalty, that. Straight down the middle. Roof of the net. No chance. Yes, get in there, Lucy. That's what we wanted. That's what we're about. None of these pretenders. Lauren James, get away. Lucy Bronze, Chloe Kelly, that's what it's about. Great pen, that. Great pen. Absolute rasper. Roof of the net stuff. Come on. And now the pressure is back on Sweden. If Hampton can save this, England have won it. Yes, she's missed it. They're through. They're through. The Lionesses are through to the semi-final. Yes. Yes. From the jaws of defeat, they've done it. From the jaws of defeat, they've done it. They were 2-0 down in the 80th minute. They were crap. They were on the knees. They were absolutely out for the count. What an absolutely sensational finish to this game. Get in there. Yes. You love to see it. That is absolutely splendid stuff. Absolutely splendid stuff. That was incredible, wasn't it? That was absolutely incredible. Oh, it's 10-11. I'm knackered, but that was incredible. England are through. England are through. Sweden crash out. I can't believe it. It's unbelievable, and you can see the Swedes are absolutely inconsolable here. Inconsolable. Bryn, the keeper, moved and was never on her line, mate. I know, I thought I said that. It was incredible. She moved, but I think you're allowed to move across your line. You're allowed to move across your line as long as you keep 1 foot on it, and I think she was okay in the end. But hey, Sebastian, yes sir, how's it going? Good to see you. The most rollercoaster penalties I've ever seen. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. If you haven't yet, please get over to YouTube, Premier League Dad. Give us a follow, give us a like. We're live every single day. We're doing 2 more Women's Euros games over the next couple of days. We're doing Spain and Switzerland tomorrow. We're doing France against Germany on Saturday. That's who we're doing in the next couple of days. We're still going to be doing lots of other games coming up as well. All the European football coming up. We've got Dundee United against Una Strassen. We've got Midtjylland against Hibernian. We've got Rangers against Panathinaikos. Champions League footy, Europa League footy, Conference League footy, all coming up on this channel. If you haven't yet, if this is your first time watching us, my name's Kee. I watch footy every single day live. Go and give us a follow. Go and give us a like. Make sure you follow me on Twitter as well. I've got like 5,500 people. 5,500 subs on YouTube. I've got about 3 and a bit thousand on TikTok. Got like 150 people follow us on Twitter. It's absolutely disgusting. Go and give us a follow on Twitter. Otherwise, I'm just shouting into the void every day. Massive, massive win that for England. Huge win. 14 pens and 3 goals. It wasn't far off it. It was shocking, that. It was absolutely shocking. But a great game, and I really enjoyed it. Right. That's me done for the night. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a lovely, lovely night, whatever you're doing. I'll be live tomorrow at 7 p.m. for Spain against Switzerland. I would fully imagine Spain walk that one, to be honest. But I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a nice night, whatever you're doing.